Big dub. Big dub during the day. Yeah.
All night long after we get done with the program, I'm going to drink one beers right there, one Red Door beer.
Oh, hold on. I'm in 58 minutes. I'm having a beer.
Zay, what are you doing after the show? Come down to ABQ Axe, throw some axes, and I will. I'll beat you. I'll beat you at this. I won't go easy on you. It will be bad. It will be embarrassing for you, emotionally and mentally, spiritually. You won't be able to handle it. You'll have to talk to your God about it. Physically, I think your body will give out. It won't be good. It will not be healthy.
We don't practice anything.
What do I practice?
When have we practiced a thing ever? Don't you know us?
Talking about practice? That was one. That was literally, that's the one I ever threw. That's one bullseye one.
Also, young, athletic, handsome, talented Isaiah. I'm betting the farm on this guy just to beat you immediately, Fred.
The first time Isaiah ever got a sack collegiately. So I'm the broadcaster for New Mexico University. Yeah, not anymore, by the way. Breaking news.
All right. Congratulations, Highlands fans.
Congratulations, Highlands fans.
Yeah, you
They're
guys.
Going to get actual broadcaster.
That's exciting
That's
for
an
them.
exciting thing.
Yeah.
Isaiah goes that. Isaiah, hey, there was like a celebration of me leaving, right? That's what all the fan base said. They were excited.
No. Oh, you got the same name as Michael Jackson's kid, apparently.
Well, Mike Jackson Jr. was the quarterback there.
Was he? He was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
For a
was.
period there.
Yeah.
He pretty good. Yeah, but so anyway, so that's not for this segment. But I'm moving on from Highlands.
Okay.
Yeah, bigger and better things. Obviously, pro wrestling is what I'm talking about.
Congratulations, number one, to you.
Thank you.
Also, congratulations, number two, friend of the show.
Yeah.
You're going to have to miss less.
I will miss a lot less of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I figured it out because you and I were talking off the air. I think I missed 80 episodes of the program last year.
What?
Which is ridiculous.
That's not enough. Wait, what?
Yeah.
First off, it's up. It's up there.
It's up there, not
That's
down there.
North.
Yeah, it's
That's
up there.
North is
a little
usually
mountain
up.
town to the north.
Yeah. Elevation and on the map.
Where for the last 2 years I was the mayor, but now I'm not. I'm no longer the mayor.
Good. You relinquished your title.
Yeah, we quit it.
For sure.
Yeah.
You can't say queef on air.
All right. I did though. So
Oh,
I gave it away.
Okay.
So I'm no longer the voice of your New Mexico Highlands Cowboys and Cowgirls.
All right.
Yeah, I'm now just a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so,
who wouldn't be?
Who wouldn't be? So anyway, so transitioning on from that to greater opportunity, which is
June.
Which it is June, so
Yeah.
I'm transitioning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, this is harking to a conversation me and Van had off the air, where you told me you still think Elliot Page is hot, and it's hard for me to disagree with that.
Which one?
That's what I'm saying.
Answer is yes.
Yes. The answer is 100%. We're off this weekend, obviously, and the reason I got a lot of weekends off now. No more collegiate sports.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah. Wait till I get the itch though. Wait till I show up on Lobo Network or something.
Yeah, you missed so many days this past year being the voice of New Mexico Highlands.
The voice of New Mexico.
Thank you. And I missed so many days this year being a high-functioning alcoholic and having to call in because I had a hangover.
Yeah, that was one of us is making changes.
Which is yeah, for sure. Yeah, one of us is not going to do anything different whatsoever.
Yes.
I mean, we got friends of the show, Teller Vodka.
Yeah, good
Okay.
friends.
Oh, wait, hard not to do. Hung out with them today
Pretty good dudes.
at the Isotopes.
Over at Isotope Park.
Yeah, had friends of the show, Howie Sports Page.
Good
Hung
dudes.
out with them today. We got friends of the show, Red Door Brewery, which is feet away.
Feet.
It's feet away here.
Feet.
52 short minutes away. I'm going to have one.
I love it.
Stoked.
Yeah, I love everything about it. Zay
So,
will not until
Fred-
he
no,
gets
Fred.
here at 7:15 tonight to throw axes.
Like, hey, real talk. Let's break the wall here for
Okay.
a second.
I don't know. You're saying real talk, but I don't know if it's bit or real talk.
It's both.
Okay.
So congratulations on your successes.
Okay.
You absolutely crushed it as voice of New Mexico
Thank
Highlands
you.
these past, 2 seasons?
Two
Three.
seasons, two
Two
full
se-
years. Yeah.
2 full seasons. And now, congratulations, you get to be the voice of the Oakland Athletics baseball team.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Some would say it's a move down, but I think it's lateral.
Sounds great, really.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That is so insanely funny.
You didn't have a lot to do last night as voice of the Oakland Athletics.
No.
Because the worst Yankees pitcher threw a perfect game against them. He's the worst one.
He is one.
He's the worst one they got
He's not a good one.
physically, morally. You remember, this is the same guy that had an 81-game suspension 2 years ago because he allegedly was involved in some domestic violence. And then this year he goes and throws a perfect game against the team that would lose to the Isotopes every time.
All right. The interesting part about this part, perfect games have come 24 times. Is that right?
Only 24
Okay.
times in the history of baseball.
And 1 out adjacent perfect games is not that many more.
Nope.
So it is so insanely low in every single aspect. With that said, to get it done to you by a dude that is a spot 5,
He's the worst one.
he's a spot 5.
Yeah.
If you can avoid using 5 in a rotation, they avoid it.
In his defense, he's the best pitcher on the Oakland A's. But every other team in baseball, he's the worst one.
Give me his name one more time.
Domingo Herman.
Never, ever heard of him.
Yeah. Domingo German,
Never.
if you have as much melanin as me.
And it's wild to me, too, because, and I know we're at the break, Isaiah, but we're going to stretch out just a little bit. It's wild to me, too, because Oakland did not care at the end. Like, innings 6, 7, and 8, I'm not going to say, like, balls are being put in play. I'm not saying they're not. Like, a base hit's a base hit.
Right.
Anything out of defender, jog.
Oh, they were laughing.
There was, I mean, do not care. 9 innings, obviously a bunch of zeros, 9 strikeouts, 99 pitches. What? What?
He's the worst one. I'm not going to quit saying that. He is barely able to keep a spot on a major league roster, and he just threw a perfect game against the A's.
But it's like when a tree falls in the woods because there's no one there to
No one
see
was
it.
there to watch it.
Did it even happen?
There were less people at that Oakland A's game than there were at Isotope Stadium today.
Wow.
I think they had 5 digits for a day game today. Anybody from the Isotopes organization, text me or slip into the text line
There were 10,000 people there.
505-246-0610. The whole lower bowl was full.
Okay.
The club level was full.
That's probably
It
close
was
to 10.
rocking for a day game.
I had a full list of
Not a lot of people on the berm.
I had a whole bunch of adults.
There was children rolling down the hill on the berm, but not like a lot of people.
Brandon Ortega and I this upcoming Saturday are going with the New Mexico United down to El Paso. Yeah, we're going to do a day in the life of a United fan on the road. So we're super excited about that. So we're going to wake up early, get down with the United we're going to start in, what's the one next to El Paso? Las Cruces?
Las Cruces.
So we're going to stop in Las Cruces.
Mhm.
We're going to do a little tailgate. We're going to hang out, go over to the game, the hated El Paso whatevers.
Oh, hold on. The worst city in the country?
The
That
worst city in the country.
one? Yeah, filled with the worst people in the country?
That is correct.
Oh, it's not exactly correct. There's like 6 nice people there.
Name them.
Steve.
So we're going to go down there, and then we're going to come back same day. We're not even going to hotel.
What?
Yeah, we're going to do the whole thing.
Oh, you got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Who wants to stay there?
Yeah, sundown?
No one wants to stay there.
Going to be pretty fun, though.
Marty Robbins was very wrong. Down in a West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. He has the key to the city. You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
I flew out of El Paso Airport one time, and it says Marty Robbins has the key to the city.
Today I learned El Paso has an airport.
Yep, a big one.
When we get back from the break, we're going to continue a little bit of Major League Baseball talk. There's a ton of stuff in the world of the NFL today. We're going to go into that at length. I think we have an update on alcohol in France, so we'll talk about that
Sweet.
as well. Vane, you're telling me you can be twins with someone, but you can be like a foot difference in height?
That is true.
I know which twin I don't want to be.
The tall one.
No, I'm already the tall one.
Oh, you are the tall one. That's
I
right. Never
cannot imagine living a life as little. I would be not good at that.
You live longer.
No one over 6 foot tall has ever lived over 100 years.
This is a true story.
It's 100% factual talk.
You ready for that,
Wow.
Zay, how tall are you, Zay?
6'4".
You're 6'4"?
Yeah.
And you're that stacked? And you're that handsome?
Yeah.
That's
What a
wild
life,
to
I
me,
What a
dude.
life.
I tell you what. I never met a dude so good looking. Like, it's
I
just
live over 100 too.
I'm sitting right here, Fred.
not compared to Zay, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, good point.
We've had a lot of producers. This is the first one.
Who's been like super good looking?
Like, this good looking.
You're not wrong,
guys.
You're not wrong.
Look right at him.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/TalkABQ.
Idris Elba like produced for like a week too.
Yeah, that was wild.
Still, he's got
Yeah.
the silver.
Elliot Page was here. Super hot Elliot Page.
Oh my goodness.
Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Clear?
We're taking a look at traffic right now. Things just getting slower and slower westbound on I-40. You're going to run into congestion as you approach San Mateo. That congestion and slowdowns, that's going to go all the way down until Coors. They've been doing road work there, which is affecting your left lane. We're seeing a lot of backups associated with that, so do be aware of that if you're headed that way. Also, eastbound I-40 right now, crash cleanup continuing at the interchange. Slowdowns for that are going to start back around 12th Street. Southbound on I-25 right now, Osuna to Comanche, traffic's moving slow there.
Oh, no doubt.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The opening drive with Jeff Cindietta and JJ Buck.
Transfer portal allows one transfer without a penalty of having to sit out a season. And it allows for complete roster overhaul. You need more coaches jump in on Dion's side or on Drewzy's side.
I think what coaches should do is get over it. Oh, you're not supposed to overhaul a roster. What are you supposed to do? You only put up 2 transfers a year? 3? Is that the unwritten rules? Pat Narduzzi?
Now you throw NIL in there and you got a whole nother layer to it.
Local talk on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. Red, white, and dew savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Prep for all the summer guests and gatherings with up to 60% off select patio sets now at the Home Depot. Shop and save on a wide variety of sets and styles to find what suits your patio best for another season of hosting with the most. Find the perfect pieces for your space with up to 60% off select patio sets. So sit back and relax into red, white, and dew savings happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Since 2019, Fiesta Subaru has committed to being the best Subaru retailer possible. Our Subaru Love Promise ensures we're providing exceptional customer service and community support while delivering safe, reliable Subarus. Keeping current owners on the road with an expert service center is essential. Now, we're excited to announce that soon we'll be moving to a new state-of-the-art facility at Lomas in Louisiana, allowing us to serve our Fiesta family even better. Until then, visit us at fiestasubaru.com for 8100 Lomas Northeast. Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
You guys getting ready to go back hot here?
Don't do that. Come on.
About 10 seconds.
Oh, show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Mike going hot?
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to ABQX. Let's go. It's a throwing Thursday. If we're taking tomorrow off, like I feel like everyone in the whole world is, for a fun 5-day weekend.
If you're not taking tomorrow off, you're at least going to dial it in tomorrow.
Yeah, grow up. Dial it in. Big sports day yesterday.
Look, as far as this program goes, it's a big sports day every day.
That's not true.
'Cause that's all we do here is
It's not
talk
true.
sports.
It's not true at all.
It's the sportiest sports show I've ever heard.
During this time slot at this exact moment, yes.
Right here, right now.
Domingo German
The German guy?
has continued what I believe a lot of people believe to be the dream season for the Athletics.
The dream of getting not only the number 1, but the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 picks. They're going to be so bad, they're just going to give them extra draft picks next year.
They might legitimately get like a transfer to a new city one,
Oh, just like go to Vegas?
like a supplemental one.
Do not stop and go. Do not collect $200. You just get to go to Vegas.
No, you know, like whenever you sign up to become a like a loyalty member at a casino and you get free sign up points.
Sure, yeah.
That's what this is. Free
I'm familiar.
Free sign up players.
I'm not really familiar with that one.
What?
Say,
Come on, dude.
Yeah. I gotta see what Vegas is all about.
we got to put it in your name, not the person you go to Vegas with.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Put it in your
Yeah.
mom's name. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not hood stuff.
You know, all these cougars taking you to Vegas.
Yeah. What are their names? Can you send them to? Say them on air.
Yeah, what's it?
What are
What's
their
their
names?
emails and contacts asking for a friend?
Yeah, I need a Cash App request them.
What's their Zelle?
That's the. So is that Bank of America only? I've heard Zelle before.
I'm not sure.
I think it's.
Like Zell's all over.
It's everything?
Yeah, I think pretty much any bank you can connect to Zelle.
I would prefer you just hand me a stack of cash.
I don't think.
yeah.
I don't know if my credit union does it. Maybe they do. Less than 100 pitches,
99 exactly.
which makes this the most perfect of perfect games ever, right?
9 innings, 99 pitches, 9 strikeouts.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of nines. And his last name, wait for it, German.
999.
Yes, it's 999.
Oh, I hate that. I hate
So many
that.
nines.
The perfect game, perfect 9. There has to be like a new thing for this.
We're doing it right now. This is the thing.
This is the thing.
Yeah, this is it. We already did it.
Has anyone done a better perfect game? Does Greg Maddux already have like the Maddux perfect game and we don't know about it?
Like Greg Maddux threw a perfect game was like 12 pitches.
His prior 5 1/3, he had a 15 ERA, had given up 15 hits and 4 walks. Well, what we were talking about is called baseball.
Mhm.
This is what happens in baseball.
It's a new day, baby.
Yes, it is.
That's the first perfect game since 2012.
Since Felix Hernandez.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, King
The
Felix.
King?
Yeah.
Talking about the king.
El Rey.
El Rey, the king.
El Rey.
El Rey is Hernandez for the king.
Okay, first off, no, it is not.
I think it's pretty close.
Okay, very close, though, in your head.
Way to stay on German as well, because when your team scores 11 in a perfect game, I feel like often a high-scoring offense in a perfect game throws you off.
You got a lot of downtime.
Got a lot of downtime.
Just to sit around and think about what you're doing. Luckily, he was playing against the Athletics. That's sweet.
That does help.
Yeah, helped a lot.
If you want to see more of the beating that Domingo German put on the Athletics last night, Google Domingo German beating.
Just Google German beating.
Could it happen to a worse guy?
Yeah, not the best dude.
Missed 81 games 2 years ago for alleged domestic violence.
The worst player you've ever heard of, today's I-9 varsity, is worst people to do spectacular things.
Okay. Worst people to do spectacular things.
Because this German guy is trashy.
I'm probably going to lead with the slug bug. I'm probably going to lead with Volkswagen.
You know, I just Googled the Mingo German beating. And yeah, the top titles are not. I'm sure he wants to see if he Googles his.
No, yeah, not great. Not great.
Why couldn't it literally be anyone else?
Literally anyone else, please?
In the history of the currently playing league. And also I'm a Yankee guy. Like, I like when the Yankees do well. It's better for baseball.
Yeah, Yankees and Cowboys. Football and baseball is better when the Cowboys and Yankees are doing good. You want them to lose at the penultimate moment. You want them to be fantastic all the way until the end. You don't want to see them be horrible the whole time and just be the punching bag of the league.
Are you talking about the Athletics or the Yankees?
Yes. Yes, I am.
If you're an Athletics fan, this is the bottom of the barrel.
This is when you're like, oh, I'm done. I'm done. Thank God we don't have to have Voice of the Isotopes Josh Sushan today, who's super high on a day game win.
Yeah.
Not that kind of high. Don't look at me like that.
He hates glizzies.
Yeah. Not a big glizzy guy. Neither am I, for separate reasons. Thank God we don't have to have him on and talk about this embarrassment to the Oakland Athletics program.
I'm huge on glizzies.
I know you're a big glizzy guy.
I'm glizzy forward.
Hey, would you like to know the number?
Of glizzies?
I have the number.
So you're talking about the number of glizzies eating at Isotopes Park?
Yes. Because we all know that 50-cent hot dog night crushes at Rio Grande Credit Union Field at Isotopes Park, a.k.a. the Lab. Every time they have a 50-cent hot dog night, it is the thing to do.
Okay.
But it was extra special last night.
It's not even dollar dog night. It's $half dog night.
Yeah, just one half of $1. It's so cheap. Not only was it 50-cent dog night, Rookie of the Year, MVP, four-time All-Star,
Yes.
World Series champion, Chris Bryant was
Christopher Bryant.
who might be the best-looking dude I've ever seen in my life.
Who will be
That's not Isaiah.
Who will be an Oakland Athletic next year in Las Vegas.
A Las Vegas, whatever their name
Yes.
is. Yeah.
How'd he do? How did Chris do?
1 for 4. Got a single, 2 runs scored, had a walk. Yeah, it was a good night.
So you're telling me if he was currently playing for the Athletics, he would have broke up the no-hitter?
For sure.
For
like
sure.
8 times probably. They pitched around him. He didn't see it. The only strike that he saw all night, he hit a mile foul down the third baseline.
He hit a ball to my house.
Correct. He hit a ball to your house. And then he hit a ball into the outfield for his only hit. And then they just pitched around him. So anyways, 50-cent hot dog night at Isotope Stadium. This is going to be an insane number.
Give me the number.
This is the biggest number you've ever heard,
All right.
for sure.
Okay.
It's like one of the biggest I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
25,000.
What?
444 glizzies.
25,000.
444.
440 glizzies.
Yep.
So you're telling me last night alone, the Isotopes made $12,720 in glizzy sales?
Glizzies sales only. They did. Did you really just like put that in your calculator and divide it in half?
Yes.
You couldn't have done that one?
I'm so bad at math
That's true. You're very
that I
good at
paid
that.
extra money to the iPhone App Store to get a calculator that does more math than the regular calculator that comes with the iPhone.
Wow.
Speaking of math,
Isaiah,
I didn't even know that was a.
this is the
it's only $1.
this
It's only $1.
a dollar that I have
It
used.
costs $1 to get the fancy calculator.
It came with a free one that I didn't trust. So I paid $1 for a better one, in my opinion. No factual at all about if this is a performing better Calci boy than the one that I had with the phone originally. But this one says Pro in the title.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's a professional one.
You got sine and cosine and tangent on there too. Is that
Really? What is that, the new Three Stooges?
That's on like a Texas Instrument calculator that I had in middle school.
Is that what that is? I just turned my phone horizontal. Is that-
Yes, all of those right
Yes.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when I turn my phone horizontal, there's smaller upper decker numbers
Yeah, you should get all the
With
cool
symbols.
stuff.
with symbols.
Yeah. It's basically hieroglyphics math.
All the cool stuff you get. Turn it
So anyway, there was 9,500 people and some change there at the Isotopes. So that means not everyone has a glizzy. I was there. I had 0 glizzies.
Yeah.
But a lot of people made up for me. So with 9,000 and some change people there, that was 2.7 glizzies for every human being there.
That is, I just did the math. That's 50,880 packs of relish.
You use a lot of relish.
You only use 2 packs per glizzy?
No, I'm more like a mustard and green chili guy.
Isaiah, what do you put in
Thank
your
you,
glizzies?
Isaiah.
Some ketchup.
You're a
So do I.
All right, note to self: get a new producer. You only put ketchup on your hot dog.
Some
you
cheese
psychopath.
sometimes.
Are you serious?
Sprinkle some cheese on there sometimes.
All right, future serial killer Isaiah.
Isaiah Johnson just texted me. He said it's not ketchup, it's tomato reserve. What does that mean?
Okay.
What is that? Is that like a fancy ketchup? Like a Dijon
tomato
ketchup?
compote.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's tomato reduction sauce.
Let's go on that. When we get back, we're still going to be live from ABQ Axe. We're throwing axes all night long, 750 per hour. Van found, this is the stupidest thing, too.
Which one? I found a bunch of stupid stories. Van
found the most arrests per NFL team since the year 2000.
The results may surprise you.
Isaiah, Radio 101. The results may surprise you.
I'm ready for it.
Tune in on. Live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio, live from ABQ Axe Day. Come hang out with your boys up to 7 o'clock. I went by 6 to 100 today.
Ooh, how was that?
Had lunch today. It was a lot of fun. I went with my friend Tyler Chavez, who owns Valley Fence. We were talking about a lot of industry stuff for professional racing. And they were taking down all the Pez dispensers and dusting them and putting them back up.
Oh, I love that.
That's that attention to detail.
What a gig.
Let's go. Let's go on that.
What do they have, like a duster? Like one of those little feathery little hand boys? Or what, like a vacuum suction thing? How does that work?
It was just a duster.
It was just a duster?
Yeah, but it was nice.
Okay.
I mean, they were figuring it out.
Sure, it's the nicest of all dusters.
5 o'clock is when we're going to open one of New Mexico's favorite vodkas from Teller Vodka. We're going to do that right here from the Red Door Brewery at ABQ Axe. Also, you can catch us next Thursday at Red Door. Tomorrow, you and I, man, are live at Isotopes Park. We're excited to start off the holiday weekend from...
Beat the living expletive out of the Chihuahuas. I hate El Paso so much.
I hate El Paso.
Oh, it's the worst city.
I'm also going down to El Paso this weekend, so that's going to be terrible for me. Don't at all forget that when we are at the Isotopes game tomorrow, I'm going to be wearing some Albuquerque Dukes gear. You can get that at the Albuquerque Duke store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle. You been in there yet, Isaiah?
I haven't. I've passed it a few times, though.
What do you need?
Hold on.
Right, yeah,
Just turn. Stop and turn right in.
Cool.
Go in and get some sweet gear.
It's also the official merch provider of Duke City Championship Wrestling. What is, like, I don't understand. I mean,
I'm on it.
Boys help boys here, Isaiah.
Thanks, Isaiah.
Sure.
Good job. Make up for it.
Grow up. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored
Clear.
Indeed.com. If your business is feeling a summer hiring wave, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Traffic right now, westbound I-40, things continuing to move very slow as you approach San Mateo, and those slowdowns will last all the way down until Coors. Be careful, be patient as you make your way through there. Eastbound on I-40 right now, crash cleanup continuing at the interchange. Slowdowns for that start back around 12th Street. I-25 southbound right now, as you approach Osuna, you're going to run into congestion there. That'll last until Comanche. Paseo headed west between Jefferson and Coors, traffic moving slow there also.
Brought to you by the Albuquerque Journal. The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook. When you need local answers, the most reliable and in-depth information about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer can affect anyone at any stage of life, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your bike, run, walk, or stair challenge for this September 23rd event and get your dedication bib and t-shirt. Plus, every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details online at lobocancerchallenge.org. And we'll see you on race day.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Replace. Stop. Opt out.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head, comb it over, wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence, because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out today, because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to anyone that texts AWESOME to 200-300. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad, because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let Bosley show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off.
The light do all the work.
Zevo traps use blue and UV light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor, no mess, and no stress. Stop swatting and ditch the DIY traps. With Zevo, getting rid of bugs is as easy as
click, click, blue.
Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the Sweet Summer Sale, June 30th through July 10th, and get 30% off paints and stains with prices starting at $31.14. That means 30% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, get 30% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text stop to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Next up, Straight Talk from Doug. Ever notice that saying no offense is offensive? Like, no offense, but you're overpaying for your wireless. See? Offensive.
That's the Straight Talk talking. Get unlimited plans as low as $35 a month from Straight Talk on America's most reliable 5G network. Available at Walmart and Walmart.com. On the $35 plan, first 10 gigabytes data at high speed, then 2G speeds. Refer to the latest terms at straighttalk.com based on most first place rankings, root metrics, second half 2022 assessments of 125 metros. Experience enforcement.
The Dell Technologies Black Friday in July event starts now with limited quantity deals on top business PCs with Windows 11 Pro. Save on tops with built-in security features and select privacy, collaboration, and connectivity. Plus, get special financing with Dell Business Credit.
Haven't had my money up around that day yet.
And Pro for Business. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. Offered to business customers by WebBank, who determines.
You guys are on in about 10 seconds.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9 FM and AM 610.
All right, going hot.
Animal.
Welcome back to 2 Men On. Live from the ABQ Axe store. Not to be confused with the ABQ Duke store. Yeah. We'll be at next Tuesday. It's a holiday. Hey, Wednesday.
Fancy
Audible.
birthday.
Audible.
My mom's birthday.
4th of July?
Yeah, we all get the day off for my dad's birthday. Isn't that cool? Hey, now both my mother and my father have national holidays on their birthday. Isn't that cool? Is it Juneteenth? Juneteenth and 4th of July. The two best holidays for my parents' birthdays. How about that?
Wonderful.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Super cool.
Isaiah, what year were you born?
97.
Wow. Okay.
Trap question. Gotcha.
Wu-Tang already had 2 full albums out, but
The Black Album was just about
so Wu-Tang had 36 chambers, and then all of the solo albums.
Yeah.
And then Wu-Tang Forever before Isaiah. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, good.
The Eagles' greatest hit was the debut album. That's crazy.
That's not true at all. That's to you, maybe. Not to a reasonable human being.
You're gonna leave. Who are your best players in the league? The first album should be called the greatest hits.
Sometimes it is.
Sets the pace.
Sometimes it really is. Like Nirvana.
If you had to guess which NFL team has had the least amount of arrests since the year 2000, what team would you guess, say?
The least amount of arrests.
Mhm.
Patriots.
Okay, what number do you believe that is?
Since 2000.
So, hey, Isaiah's over here, so I completely forgot.
Just last year.
Isaiah just forgot about it.
Well, that's only like that's only like 3 murders. So that's only 3. There's 3
So
right there
since 2000, what is the number?
for the Patriots.
No, that you believe is the lowest number of arrests.
That's
On a whole team. 4.
oh man. Sage is not NFL.
Oh, it could be NFL.
Hey, in his defense,
His defense.
he was only 3 years old.
Correct.
The year 2000 was.
What number is it?
There's a 2-way tie at the bottom.
We're dead last. I'm not going to use the word dead in the second. Because
Why
of
not?
Aaron Hernandez.
Why not? Vince, punishment, Vincent Ryan.
Also, you know he's never convicted murder.
No, he didn't make it to trial.
He didn't make it to trial.
Because he had his 4th murder.
Himself.
Yeah, was number 4. Yeah. The answer is 15, Isaiah.
Wow.
Hey, and you're not going to believe the 2 cities who've committed the least crimes. Detroit and Philadelphia.
That's wild.
What? Those 2? You're telling me Detroit is tied at the bottom of the least crimes in the NFL since the year 2000? What?
Figure it out.
I can't even. I'm trying to think of something about those 2 cities.
That's
Or-
good.
Like as to what they have in common, as to why they're tied. I can't think of anything.
Well, I mean, luckily in Philadelphia's favor, it's the city of brotherly love. So, maybe, okay.
Tough love.
Detroit? You look me straight in the face and say the least arrests on any NFL team since the year 2000 was in Detroit?
Well, there's not much to get in trouble with.
No,
They-
No, the opposite, Isaiah. There's nothing to do there except commit crimes. That's the national pastime of Detroit. Is crime.
They probably just stay inside because there's not much going on. They just stay out of trouble, maybe.
Now hold on, Isaiah. You're on the top. I think you might hear it.
Keep going.
There's so much crime in Detroit and Philadelphia.
That the NFL players are like,
The giant, most athletic, freakishly talented NFL players are like, not even I'm going outside.
yeah,
Like, I'm not going to give myself a chance to commit a crime
exactly.
because there's so much crime outside.
Exactly.
Like for there to be less crime.
So I can go to the store.
So by Isaiah's logic, Green Bay should be the city with the most crimes.
You would think.
Is that what it is?
No, just like Aaron Rodgers' playoff results, like they're right to know.
Mm.
Who's number 1?
This may come as a surprise. The most sleepiest, chill, stone, Anglo city in this country Denver comes in at number 1 with 47 arrests since the year 2000.
I couldn't even name 3.
That shocked me. If I had to bet the rest of my life, if I had to bet my life savings, if I had to bet my whole existence, if Detroit or Denver committed more crime, I'm going to Detroit every time. No, it was Denver. The Denver Broncos are just a horrible criminal organization.
I got the list of names up here.
The Denver Broncos are like the NFL's La Cosa Nostra.
Zay gives us the names of the players whenever we get back. It's 2 minutes on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Channel.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. The free AutoZone Fix Finder service can help troubleshoot the likely cause of your pesky check engine light for free and help you save time and money down the road. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Traffic right now. We'll start with a little good news. Eastbound I-40 at the interchange. Looks like that crash has been cleared now. And traffic getting back up to speed in that direction. Bad news, westbound I-40, as you approach San Mateo, you're going to run into slowdowns. Those are going to last until Rio Grande. Be patient. Take your time going through there. Southbound on I-25 right now, as you approach Osuna, you're going to run into slowdowns. Those are going to last until Comanche. Northbound I-25 at San Mateo, traffic moving slow there. And headed west on Paseo, you're going to see slowdowns starting around Jefferson. Those last until Coors.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Shop MalloyJeep.com now for a 2023 Jeep Compass 4x4 from just $29,740. It's Jeep season at Malloy Jeep. When you think Jeep, think Malloy Jeep in Los Lunas.
OACC dealer for details. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Angie. It's easier than ever to get home projects done well. Get started at Angie.com. A pair of comeback stories were announced this week. First, Simone Biles, widely recognized as the greatest gymnast of all time, is returning to competition. Second, former world number 1 in tennis, Caroline Wozniacki, announced she is returning to professional tennis after 3 years away and giving birth to 2 kids. I'm Maggie Gray.
The opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach.
CBS is reporting the Mountain West is rejecting the exceptions requested by San Diego State. It may all be moved by next Friday. That's when the June 30th deadline arrives, and there's a problem, right? San Diego State might be paying $16.5 million to leave a league and not have a league to get into, and I think that might be where this ends up going.
If you're the Mountain West, you have to take this firm stance, right? Say this not personal, it's just business.
On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Walking through a junkyard. Each wrecked car tells a story. This one, very sad. She had been drinking and driving. Oh, and this one, terrible. The driver was drunk and drove clear off the road. And this one was my family. The drunk driver hit us, and my wife and our daughter. They didn't make it.
Drinking and driving causes far too many tragic stories. It's time to end DWI. This message brought to you by NMDOT.
Greg is a real Prevagen user and paid testimonialist.
I'm Greg. I'm 68 years old. Grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. Majored in business administration. I do motivational speaking in addition to substitute teaching. Part of the reason for my motivational speaking is I kind of feel like I have a calling or giving back to the younger generation. You know, the golden rule is do unto others, you'd have them do unto you. My wife, Wanda, is a senior flight attendant. She's been flying for over 30 years. I think most adults will start realizing that they don't recall things as quickly as they used to, or they don't remember things as vividly as they once did. I've been taking Prevagen for about 3 years now. People say to me periodically, man, you got a memory like an elephant.
Heads up, it's got you guys going out at 54.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Prevagen is available in stores everywhere. Based on a clinical study of subgroups of individuals who were cognitively
At 54, you guys will be going out with a bumper.
diagnosed, treat, cure, prevent any disease.
Lasheen, Baez and Inderman Injury Lawyers is a leading personal injury law firm in Albuquerque with a history of winning big for clients. The lawyers at GBI Law focus on catastrophic injury cases, including semi-truck wrecks, drunk driving car wrecks, and oil field injuries. They win, and they win big for their clients.
New Mexico Sports Authority, 95.9 FM and AM 610.
You guys are going hot now.
Back on the program. The greatest playlist of all time is called Songs for North. You play it during the week.
I thought you just said it was the Eagles' first album.
Oh, the Eagles' greatest hits.
You know what? This Detroit being the least arrested team,
Detroit is.
It all makes sense now.
It's all coming back soon now.
RoboCop.
Yeah,
from Detroit.
that tracks.
Yeah. RoboCop
Yeah.
is protecting the Detroit Lions players from getting arrested.
Not wrong.
So what's notable about this list is that out of the 49, it counts each arrest as an individual, arrest. So Brandon Marshall is on this list 4 times. Says he's the all-time leader for arrest for the Broncos.
Well, that would never happen if Army Corps took over the police division in Denver.
Sure.
Put out RoboCops. Halt. Citizen. What did he get arrested for? Weed?
The first time it was domestic violence charges, but it was dropped. Second time was a DUI. Sheesh. Second time was a DUI.
Look, I'm not going to fault the guy for, knowing how to party.
Oh, he doesn't know how to party. If you get a DUI, you don't know how to party. Uber.
Yeah, you're a millionaire football player.
You know how for the last 2 years I was the mayor of Las Vegas, New Mexico, until I no longer was the mayor of Las Vegas.
When did that happen?
Yesterday, when I was no longer the broadcaster for the Mexico Cowboys.
Did you have to give back your key to the city?
I almost forgot about it,
Hand
Fred.
it to me. I'll hold it for a minute.
I am currently the mayor of Uber
In Las Vegas, New Mexico.
in every city. I Uber so much.
There's been nights where I've spent more on Uber than Lyft.
You know what I've never spent $1 on? Fighting a Dewey. You know what I've never spent $1 on? Endangering someone else's life.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what I have spent dollars on? Becoming the mayor of Uber.
An unofficial title. A self-appointed unofficial
They
title.
may give me a badge on the app. I have no idea.
How many stars do you have?
I have like a perfect score.
6 out of 5.
Pulling up my Uber score.
100% satisfaction rate.
You think I'm joking? And I tip cash.
Fred hides mints in the car.
Reverse Uber.
I'm gonna give plastic water bottles under your seat. How about that?
Okay, so all right, so I lied.
I'll show you.
Go ahead and keep you hydrated, Steve.
Man, I lied about my 5.0. I do not have a 5.0.
Oh.
I have a 497.
Okay.
And I have taken thousands of trips.
So I keep canceling. I'll wipe my Uber and start again.
Can you do
So
that?
I'm pretty sure I have 1 5 stars. Oh, same seas.
What's yours?
499.
No, yours is better.
Who is this? Who gave me? I'm gonna track you down. I'm gonna Liam Neeson you. You hear that, Uber driver?
You can do weird stuff on Uber now too. You can get like rental cars and stuff.
You get a whole rental car.
That's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Get Isaiah's car.
Don't know if mine will work for it.
So he goes, huh? He goes, I don't even know if I'll make it back to Las Vegas, New Mexico, but it doesn't matter because Fred's not there anymore.
Yeah, who's going there now? All right, so the Denver Broncos surprised the ever-living expletive deleted out of me. If it's going to be an AFC West team, we all know everyone's guess. It's going to be the Raiders.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think it would be the Raiders.
Closer to the bottom than they are the top.
Yes.
Number one, the Denver Broncos, 47 arrests since 2000. Number two, this is who I thought was going to be first. Lizzo's favorite team.
Why?
The Minnesota Vikings at 46. By the way,
My Packers had one more arrest than the Raiders since 2000. That blows my mind.
With Baltimore.
Where's Dallas on this list?
Well, I think they have a stronger legal team, so yeah. I'm sure the Cowboys got a lot dismissed.
Oh, Kara. Hey, Kara's lawyer. Got you guys out of that.
24 arrests for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
It's a lot more than 0, but it's still not even close to the top.
At 11. Wow.
Theirs is just the most embarrassing.
You know what's funny about this list is we're not talking about total prison years. Like it's not like outside of Aaron Hernandez.
Right.
This is like and getting arrested like is bad. Sure. But it's not like
Well, then the Raiders would start skyrocketing up this list. They got them drug skiers against them.
Broncos. Let's go. There's some there. Yeah. Less prison. What's the yard?
Are you ready for some prison? Get some lifetime prison sentence.
Also, you're looking at this thing, and you're like Philadelphia, for example, we're talking about it only at 15.
The two most surprising things, even more surprising than the Raiders not being number one, Detroit and Philadelphia being on the bottom. It blows my mind.
Do you know in Albuquerque how they do the New Mexico handshake, where they leave the index finger out past like the sensitive part of your wrist?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay. In Philadelphia, they have a similar thing, except it's just aggravated assault.
Except for it's stuffed with $100 bills, and you don't get arrested.
It's just fist fighting. In Philadelphia, I think this is a real thing. In Philadelphia, you get beat up, and then they just throw money on you, and then it's over. I think that's real.
Okay, on the opposite of Detroit and Philadelphia being at the bottom, one thing that does not surprise me is all 3 Florida teams are in the top 10. So big duh there.
League starting at just $160. 8-week courses starting July the 9th. Sundays, ABQ Action Night is ladies' night. It's Thursday night. We didn't actually know.
Hey, it's ABQ Axe Night, baby. Friends of the show and all the ladies.
5 to 10. Ladies, $15. Hurry, you get half off with the boys, $7.50 off per hour. Lunch specials. Throwing stars for 30 minutes. Hatchet wings, which are delicious. You get those drinks, all of that for $20.
Get out of here.
So Isaiah, what time are you going to get down here tonight? 7:15, you said?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. When do we get back?
I brought a stack of Isaiah's 8x10s from the Mexico Highlands.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can come down here and sign for 7:15.
You put one on the ABQ Axe bullseye and you can throw an axe right at it.
Me first.
I'm going to spend the whole commercial break practicing so I can put it on Isaiah when he gets down here. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Clear?
This report is brought to you by the Sandoval County Clerk's Office. The Sandoval County Clerk's Office is dedicated to further improve the accuracy of the voter rolls before the 2024 elections. Have you recently moved? Update your voter registration at nmvote.org. Together, we can ensure that voter rolls are accurate and continue to have confidence in our elections.
And traffic right now, westbound I-40 has been a problem spot all afternoon. It continues to be. You're going to run into congestion right around San Mateo. It'll last until Rio Grande. Southbound I-25 right now, just south of Paseo. Slowdown startup. They're going to go until Comanche. Also starting to see more and more slowdowns westbound on Montana as you approach Coors. And Paseo headed west right now. Jefferson to the river. Traffic's moving slow there also.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right, everything you've earned doubled. The cash back from trips, restaurants, all doubled. Seriously, though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. So it's been a tough year for New York baseball, right? The Mets are the most expensive disaster ever. The Yankees are boring and missing their reigning MVP. And as a result, New York baseball fan is pretty miserable right now, which is why New York baseball fan deserved yesterday and an actual decent day. In fact, you had a Yankee throw a perfect game. Domingo Germán went 27 up and 27 down. That was just the 24th perfecto ever, which is pretty amazing. But you know what's not amazing? Getting suspended for 81 games for violating the league's domestic violence policy. That would be the opposite of amazing. Oh, and one more thing. He cheats too. 10 games last month for getting caught with the sticky stuff. So forgive me if I don't give the dude the Don Larson treatment today. But have yourself a day, Yankee fan.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
WeatherGuard, the name that stands for unmatched security in truck boxes, is now making a name for itself on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series circuit. WeatherGuard is the official sponsor of the safety and security work crews at Speedway Motorsports tracks across the country. Engineered to meet the demands from job sites to race sites, WeatherGuard truck boxes feature double welded seams, weather-tight seals, and high-security latches and locks. If it's a job worth doing, it's a job worth WeatherGuard. Learn more at weatherguard.com/truck.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
Mine going hot, about 10 seconds.
Yep.
Number 2, Menon, Van Nunley, and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castilla. This is 2 Men On with Van.
Mike going hot now.
Back live from ABQ Act. All right, help me understand on this all-star starter reveal thing that's happening. Okay? So, we're just like...
Brought to you by Folds of Honor.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know what it is, but I'm excited for it.
That's my understanding. There's been 2 rounds of voting. We're now looking to know who the 8 players will have joined Shohei Ohtani for the American League and Ronald Acuna Jr. in the starting league. They're already announced to start.
The 2 highest voted.
They're the 2 highest voted.
Well deserved.
I agree. So does it just like, because it's happening right now.
Or you could have just screenshotted the voting results yesterday, and you have already have known the results.
Wait, is that what you're doing?
No.
Yeah, I would not.
I have a ritual life. I would never do that.
Kind of a fun little shake-up, though, right? Yeah, you got to do something.
I think it's fun. Like, you play some cool music, you have some flashing lights in the background, and then boom. Jose Altuve.
What do you think he's going to make?
He'll be a loser.
I don't know if he's good. Because all the good players are so young. I feel like I'm just learning.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong there. I mean, baseball has never been better, and we preach this over and over again on this program. The youth movement in baseball is so fun to watch, and you're going to see probably, I'm saying probably, except for a couple dudes, the youngest all-star team ever.
All-star teams or one individual?
No. If you average out their ages, it'll be the youngest all-star starting team ever.
But for both leagues or just the one? I guess that's
No.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, all of them. There's so many great young up-and-coming players in MLB.
I think what I want is for them to already be. Like I like Ascension, I like the idea, but I think there's like a real slow, like, are we in? I'm buying into these new guys, or am I trying to hold on to like my classic guys?
Throw in there. Like, who's the old guy who's still hanging on? You gonna put in Miguel Cabrera and Joey Votto? You feel sorry for him, or are you just gonna give the votes where they deserve? Pick up the young guys. All right, let's start with as of yesterday. Let's start with catcher Adley Rutschman.
Okay.
Of the Baltimore Orioles.
Got it.
It's his second year in the majors. Vladimir Guerrero at first base. It's his third year in the majors. Second baseman Marcus Semien, like 5 years in, he's a seasoned veteran. Josh Young for the Rangers, he's a rookie. Bo Bichette, shortstop for the Blue Jays, it's his second full year of baseball. This is nuts.
I have the show I'm watching, the who's available, you can pick thing or whatever here on ESPN. All these highlights are off pitchers I've heard of.
Right.
Some players I've never heard of. Because middle infielders that only care about offense.
Fred, there is a player for the Miami Marlins who is hitting .399. He has a legitimate chance to hit 400 this year. I will bet my Prius that you haven't heard.
What is his name?
Luis Arias.
So the only reason I've heard of him
is because he's hitting 400.
And that's the thing. If he was hitting 350, there wouldn't be a conversation. But he
No.
would still be one of the best young and up and coming whatever.
Yeah.
Also, not to cut you off.
I think the only like real seasoned veterans are a couple outfielders and your dude Nolan Arenado. Everyone else is a young up and coming that most people have not heard of. Diamondbacks rookie, like overwhelming candidate for rookie of the year, Corbin Carroll. Not only does he have a chance, he's the overwhelming favorite to win rookie of the year in the National League. He's got a chance to win National League MVP.
That's wild. It's wild to me that because there's still guys, Nolan Arenado, like that Austin Riley cat who's playing out of his mind in Atlanta. Like a lot of people will tell you that he got an opportunity to be one of the next ones. But there's guys that Arenado's on it's the 8th now, it's the 8th All-Star selection. So you're gonna have a bunch of brand new names coming up, and I almost feel like you're gonna have like it feels to me like the late 90s. But a bunch of those perennial names are on their way out, like the early 2000s.
Right.
And you're transitioning into like Sean Murphy is the guy now. It's not Will Smith. You know, and you're like these are featured dudes that aren't common names, but they're commonplace.
Right. But you got a couple outfielders in each league, like American League, Aaron Judge, Mike Trout. Everyone knows those names.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Put them on the list.
Kevin Kiermaier?
Nope.
Nope. Adolis Garcia?
Not a one.
People, unless you're a hardcore baseball fan, you don't know these guys. Orlando Arcia for the Braves. He wasn't even supposed to be a starter this year. He's putting up all-star numbers. National League outfield. Everyone knows Mookie Betts. I bet you can't name the other three guys. There's no way.
Bryce Harper, I guess, would be on the list.
He is not.
Oh, he's not.
He is not on the list. He might be the DH. Corbin Carroll for the D-backs.
JD Martinez just announced for his 6th career All-Star stage with the Dodgers. Isn't that wild? like maybe the best free agent signing this past year. Maybe.
Pennies on the dollar. Had a down year last year in Boston, and then the Dodgers get him for like just pennies. The Dodgers of all people. Of course, you turn this guy around, turn him back into a stud.
Bumping out Bryce Harper from the starting DH spot. Crazy to me, man. Super crazy.
How Shohei Ohtani doesn't have 335 million votes from every American in this country blows my mind. Blows my mind. Shohei Ohtani, people who don't know anything about baseball should log on and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to vote at least once just for this game.
Yeah, gotta get him in.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool day for baseball. And with the NFL, or excuse me, NBA free agency starting tomorrow, obviously, and then, you know, from a week ago, but officially 4th of July on, that's baseball season. You know, this is kind of how you season and you do it and grab primetime TV. There's no other sports right now. Like, good on Major League Baseball, doing a whole release thing. Good on Major League Baseball for producing content. And Freddie Freeman is good when he does interviews in primetime. Like, there's guys that just produce quality Major League Baseball content, and Major League Baseball needs that. They need the personalities of these young players. Freddie Freeman, obviously not a young player, but they need the personalities of these guys to connect with you and I in the audience. And Zay needs to learn there are baseball players he can root for now.
True.
And of course, you got your big names. You got your Aaron Judges, your Mike Trouts, your Mookie Betts, your Freddie Freemans. But this is their unleashing a new generation of baseball onto new baseball fans, onto other sports fans that they might not have heard of. If it wasn't for Dante Bichette, you think anyone knows who Bo Bichette is? He plays in Canada.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I heard about Shohei after he struck out Trout.
That's
That-
it. That's 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I know it.
You're 3 years behind, Zay.
And I heard the GOAT talk, and I didn't know if it was just hype, but it sounds like people are serious about him being the best. So it's nice that he's in there right now in his prime.
Let's do this, boys. Let's step away. Whenever we come back, we'll sprinkle a little NBA talk because free agency starts tomorrow. We'll continue our night here at ABQ Act. We've been on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Traffic right now.
Clear.
Continuing westbound on I-40 and Rio Grande. That crash affecting your two right lanes. So be careful as you make your way through there. Elsewhere around town right now, seeing a lot more slowdown.
Want to parallel the home run derby to the slam dunk contest? So the thing I was showing you that Isaiah Rogers, $1,000 prop bet on the over-under rushing yards on the Colts running back.
Money you make this week if your heart's gonna explode the next. Take your best shot, tough guys. I'll see you in my driveway. Acknowledge me! God, I hate these guys.
June 30th. Come and get some.
On Wisconsin.
Don't miss July 4th savings now at Lowe's. Freshen up your home with buy one, get one 50% off on select interior and exterior paints and exterior stains via Lowe's gift card rebate. And get gardening with savings on Stay Green soil. Right now, buy 3 bags for just $10. Lowe's knows July's knows.
Unleash your power.
New verification required. New customers only. Not for life. Additional restrictions apply. See bluesmobile.com for details.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe, here to tell you the biggest thing I've learned about insurance companies over the years, and it's really simple. They don't care about you. That's it. Insurance companies are publicly traded companies who have an obligation to their shareholders to deliver profits. They have teams of investigators, adjusters, and lawyers all working against you from the moment you call them, and they want to pay you as little as possible for your injuries. Hurt in a wreck? Call Lerner Road today.
Carlos Uri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Glenn Lerner is only licensed in Nevada.
Don't miss July 4th savings now at Lowe's. Save up to an additional $1,000 on select major kitchen. Home improvement. Battle through 7.5. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location.
I turned you guys up louder, hoping that issue.
The total line. What brings you in today?
Hey, Ruthie. I need help filling the
He said he turned it up, but the problem is
Well, we have the most hard seltzers.
It's peaking right now. It was peaking right now.
Please don't make any
Cut
adjustments.
water,
Stand
White
by.
Claw, Truly, Topo Chico, Jack Daniels and Coke, Neutral Vodka Seltzer, and Cayman Jack Zero Sugar Margarita in cans.
Wow. I'm going to be the king of the cooler.
And we have them at the lowest prices in town. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love.
We gotta
and what you
resolve that
find.
already.
Only at Total Wine.
Okay.
Responsibly B21.
The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9 FM.
Getting ready to go hot.
10. The Sports Sound.
Going hot now.
All right, so we got the National League. Oh, you don't have your headset on, man. Figure it out.
I'm back with you.
All right, so we got our National League starters, okay?
Okay.
Well, we're working through it. They're not all there. Catcher from the Atlanta Braves, Sean Murphy.
Deserved.
Tracks.
Crushing it this year.
Kind of out of nowhere.
He was great with the A's. The problem was he was stuck in Oakland. Now he goes on the Braves and he's crushing it.
Did he come over the same time Olsen came over?
Actually, separate trades.
That's right.
Yeah, the Braves fleeced the A's in two separate trades.
Freddie Freeman,
yep,
formerly of the Braves, now with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He'll be starting at first base. This one I think I'm surprised about, but Paul Goldschmidt has not had the year he had last year.
No, yeah, Paul Goldschmidt, he's still having a good year, but not as good as he had last year. Freddie Freeman deserves this. It's kind of spot on.
You're talking about Luis Arraez,
Yeah.
from the Miami Marlins. He'll be playing second base. First All-Star appearance for him. And you're predicting like 10 in a row.
So, God, I don't know about that. Who knows his longevity or his consistency? But, I mean, Ron Acuna Jr., the number one vote getter in the National League, he deserves it. He's like one of the best players in baseball. But Luis Arraez is hitting .399. He is on a 400 chase, and he's not the top vote getter. I mean, this is weird to me.
That is wild.
Yeah.
A little bit of talk about he mentioned from the Sports Animal live chat that the time in Minnesota, there were numbers there for Luis. God, I mean, I'm not trying to diminish Minnesota, but the Twins kind of have athletics energy.
They got a few good players. I mean, they're in first place right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the AL Central, and everyone's kind of down this year, but they're still in first place. But Arraez going to Miami, he was always a great contact hitter, but it rejuvenated his career, and he has been absolutely crushing since he's been in Florida.
Moving forward, Nolan Arenado, third baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals, will be the starter at third base for the Nationals. I guess he's an old man now.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
He's the old guard, man. He's got Austin Riley nipping at his heels of another Braves player that has a chance to be a starter.
Beat him out by several percent for the All-Star voting, but to be in the mix with a Nolan Arenado, because you get a couple things with All-Star voting with the name Nolan Arenado. Number one, you get your name.
Yeah.
Number two, you get the St. Louis Cardinals name when those, that fan base comes out and votes and this kind of stuff.
If you're a halfway decent player for the Cardinals, you're probably going to start on the All-Star
yes.
game.
Yeah, 100%. But to be in the mix, I mean, and the Braves are, I'm not breaking any news to anyone who's a friend of this show. They're the best team in baseball.
I still got my money on the Rays, my World Series pick, but besides them, it's definitely the Braves.
Orlando Arcia of the Braves, is that correct?
Arcia, very
Arcia?
close. Yeah.
So I don't know his work.
Now, I'm not going to fault you for messing up Spanish names.
No, why would you?
Because, historically, compared to how long you've been alive, you're not new. I mean, you are new to the New Mexico and Southwest and Latin and Spanish and Mexican community.
Okay.
So you're going to botch a lot of names in baseball.
Yeah.
Yes,
so, okay.
yes, you are.
So with that said, the shortstop for the Braves, and it looks like the Braves could have 3, maybe 4 starters here
Correct.
for the National League, because obviously Ronald Acuna Jr. will be there in the outfield.
Oh, and he's the number 1 vote getter. He's a no doubt starter. He's one of the best guys in baseball, like for sure. I mean, we talk about starters on, the All-Star game. What I care more about is who's going to be in the home run derby. Why don't the Stars sign up for the derby?
Speaking of home runs, side note, Shohei just cracked another one.
Thank you, Zay.
29 on the season now.
Best in the biz, Shohei Ohtani with another dong.
Dude's unreal.
But if you want more attention to baseball, it starts with the home run derby. Guys like me and you, Fred, like we can preach from the top of the Sandia Mountains that baseball's never been better. We can say that Tatis Jr. and Acuna Jr. and Shohei Ohtani, like, don't miss these guys when they're on television. But for the casual fan, we got to see these superstars hitting bombs in the home run derby. It's just like the NBA and the slam dunk contest. Until you got all the best of the best in the slam dunk contest, or if you got the best of the best in the home run derby, the casual fan's not going to pay attention.
Are they not going to pay attention?
Didn't they used to do that more often a while ago? Stars would hop in the home run derby.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean, you would see Griffey every year. You'd see McGuire and
Albert,
Sosa every year.
Albert was in it.
Pujols was in it a bunch. Now it's just like, will you please sign up, guys?
Pete Alonso, we will donate to a charity of your choice.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. I mean, Julio Rodriguez in Seattle, I mean, the home run derby's in Seattle, so he signed up for it. So you got a great young star there. But why? The MLB should have to turn away players from the home run derby, not have to beg stars to come into the home run derby.
What you have to do is you have to juice it, right? So it's yeah. So you tell them like,
Yes.
hey,
Yeah, we're hitting the 2019 balls. Yeah, for sure.
You think it's social media pressure?
To do it or to not do it?
That's why everyone doesn't want to do it, because they don't feel like hearing that they're no good if they don't perform well.
Well, historically, you've had some bad examples. Like some people have gone into the home run derby and they got cold after the All-Star break. They, air quotes, expended too much energy. They, air quotes, swung for the fences. They come into the second half of the season tired and they go on a slump. But, I mean, if you extrapolate all the data from the home run derby, it is exactly even. Like, it doesn't have that big of effect on these players.
I almost think, too, like players don't really catch heat for performing poorly in the home run derby. You know, it's an exhibition. The people
Right.
who only catch heat in home run derbies are their weird geriatric pitching fathers that they bring in to throw them balls.
Yes.
And they don't touch even
Yeah.
the black part of the plate.
Yeah, except for Robinson Cano, don't have celebrity or family guys throw you balls in the home run derby.
No.
Have a professional pitching coach throw you balls in the home run derby. I know it's a great moment if your dad or your uncle or your brother had the knee injury or whatever.
Yeah.
And he never made it out of single A.
Correct.
That's a great story. But he needs to throw strikes so you can hit balls out of the park. I think Robinson Cano is like the only example, right?
His dad, right? Is that who he
His
had?
dad piped him.
Yeah.
Right down the middle every time.
That's what you have to do. You have to get a guy who's like, you're so and maybe there's a personal connection. Maybe it's your high school coach. Maybe it's your college
Yeah.
bullpen catcher, whatever it is. But you get a guy who can look you dead in the eye and say, listen, 9 out of 10 of these, right where you want them.
Right down the middle.
Promise
baby.
you.
Let's go.
And you do
Yeah.
like a click track.
Yeah.
You're like a 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
You got to be on pace
4,
for sure.
5. Put a metronome in their earpiece.
Right. Yeah.
Coming on 4, 3, 2. There it is. 3, 2. There it is. That's the whole idea. Like, you're out there to win it. Also, give me some showmanship. They should go get somebody from the Savannah Bananas. Like, give me a little bit of that too.
They'll never do that.
No, they'll never do
No, I get the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah.
They'll never do that. That's a fantastic idea, though, Fred. But they do need more showmanship. Like when they take a break and they get the towel and they get the Gatorade or Powerade or whatever. Like, how about we have somebody come out of the crowd and hype you up? Like if you're from Atlanta, have friggin' Migos or whatever come out of the crowd and hype them. You know,
if Killer Mike comes out,
yes,
the crowd gets weird.
They would go nuts.
The greatest rapper in Chicago history, Tyler the Creator, comes out.
Okay, wrong city.
What are you talking
That's
about?
okay.
Chance the Rapper, you meant?
Chance the
what did I
Rapper's from
say?
Chicago.
What did I-
Kanye's from Chicago.
What did I say?
Tyler the Creator.
Who is very LA.
It's pretty close.
Very LA.
He had a sentence
It's
name.
okay.
He had a sentence name.
It's okay.
It's all the same.
But hey, we just talked about Julio Rodriguez, who's going to be hitting home runs in his home stadium in Seattle. Have friggin' Macklemore come out. Have Macklemore come hype up the crowd.
In a fur coat.
Yes, that he got from the thrift store,
Thank-
obviously.
From that song from 11 years ago.
Yeah, anybody remember that besides me and Fred?
Is, it,
Hey, Zay, you
remember.
remember that when you were 9?
is that culturally relevant?
Those are
9?
the puberty years. The Macklemore thrift shop came
You went
out.
through puberty when you were 9? No wonder you're so big.
God, handsome. That is, I mean, that's the energy though. You have to have that. You know who has to pitch at the home run derby for what's old boy's name? Rodriguez. Oh, the Mariners cat.
Julio
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
It has to be Ichiro Suzuki.
Why not?
It has to.
He's got a cannon. Yeah, he could pipe it right down the middle every time. The crowd would go absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
And then you get some cool photos with him and Shohei, and then you figure out a way during the All-Star game for him to come up and taking a bat off Shohei. It's like there's all these fun things that you can do to just create. Just do it.
You could turn it into a whole new event. It's the same event.
Same event.
It's the home run derby.
But now it's good.
But now it's a party. Now everyone wants to watch. Beyond casual sports fan. You make it a party like the Super Bowl. If you don't, hey, you don't want to watch the home run derby? Guess what? We got the best commercials of the summer coming in between at bats. You don't care about baseball? Guess what? We got friggin' DJ Khaled on the 1s and 2s. We're gonna friggin' rage at the home run derby.
You know, back in like 2010, I still did not watch baseball, and I tuned into the home run derby.
It's
When
so
I
much
saw
fun.
it on, I clicked on it when I saw it on TV.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up. We'll finish out the NL All-Star right now, and then when we get back from the break, we'll go to the AL. The AL's got a bunch of surprises in it. The rest of the outfield for the NL is your boy Corbin Carroll
Stud.
of the Arizona Diamondbacks getting the starting nod, and the Los Angeles Dodgers put their third starter in the starting lineup. That's Mookie Betts. So it's 3 Dodgers, 3 Braves, 1 Marlin, 1 Cardinal, 1 Diamondback. That's your
Sweet.
starters for the NL All-Star team. Corbin Carroll is not seen by enough people yet.
No. Like, there's a lot of young studs on the Diamondbacks that no one's heard of. They're in first place.
Yeah.
They're ahead of the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're ahead of the heavy spending, young, up-and-coming San Diego Padres. Like, they are representing this year, and it's so cool to watch.
As the AL starters start to roll in, there is a team sitting atop an AL division that a lot of people are surprised by.
Sure.
And they put a lot of starters in the All-Star team already. We'll tell you who they are whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Come hang out with us at ABQX, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored.
Clear.
Thank you.
Bank of America. Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America, N.A. Copyright 2023.
Well, traffic continuing to move really slow right now westbound on I-40. You're going to run into those slowdowns right around Carlisle. They're going to last until Coors Watch yourself. Be careful going through there. Southbound I-25 just south of Paseo. Slow down startup. They're going to last until Comanche. Also northbound I-25 between Montgomery and San Mateo. Traffic moving slow there as well. And westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to the river. Seeing quite a bit of slowdowns in that area.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Look at going over this big number at Coors Field. I'm Eddie Gruss here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The Dodgers and Rockies continue their series tonight, and the total is an eye-popping 12.5. BetQL still has the over as a 5-star best bet. They project this total a full run higher at 13.5. I'm Eddie Gruss. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
If you're hiring, it can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. Like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Now try ZipRecruiter free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/FREE.
That's Mike saying good morning. It's the best he can do right now. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. What Mike could use is a fresh start. And Irish Spring Body Wash. The fresh scent of Irish Spring and those sensational Irish Spring suds are just the reset Mike needs. Now he's ready
to go to work.
It's Sunday. Irish Spring. When the spring hits you, you're ready. Pick up Irish Spring today.
Glasheen, Vyas, and Inderman Injury Lawyers is a leading personal injury law firm in Albuquerque with a history of winning big for clients. The lawyers at GVI Law focus on catastrophic injury cases, including semi-truck wrecks, drunk driving car wrecks, and oil field injuries. They win, and they win big for their clients.
American Home has over 85 years of experience in mattresses. We've partnered with the #1 most trusted mattress brands in America, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy Posturepedic. And we've selected the perfect 30 best beds in the industry just for you. We believe these 30 mattresses will give you the healthy and restful sleep you deserve. Plus, we've got you covered with the perfect 30 guarantee. And take advantage of 60-month financing. American Home Furniture and Mattress.
If you're hiring, it can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. Like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Now try ZipRecruiter free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/FREE.
Did you know that Indigo Mortgage has had the same
Hey, Isaiah.
name and ownership?
Yes, sir.
You know how you have like a
can
bad
think of
beard?
only a tiny handful of local.
Say it again.
You know how like your beard is shitty?
I'm Ben Lucero.
It needs to be lined up for sure.
I'm proud.
It's
to
not
say
his
that
fault,
over the
Fred. Don't
last
be
20
mean.
years,
What do you mean?
we
It's
have
just
helped
his
many
genetics.
Oh, you can't grow a beard?
Homes with honest.
I can. This is as thick as it's going to get right now.
Why do you
Right now.
even have it? Why don't you just get rid of it?
them.
No. I keep it lined
Do you
up.
think it looks good?
I love it.
It does not.
Looks better than yours.
Often find the right mortgage with the lowest rates for our borrowers.
See,
You're an idiot.
Your barber hooked you up down there. Mine didn't last time. He was in a rush.
And as always,
See,
be
Isaiah,
sure to
Fred
include
doesn't know the
trust of local
culture.
mortgage company.
You can't.
Yeah.
These
Find us
young
on the
brothers
net
can't be
at
using
Indigo
razors
Mortgage.
every day.
You can't use a
You
razor?
get the bumps, right? You don't want to get the bumps.
No, you hate
Yeah,
bumps.
see?
700 Indigo Mortgage.
You need to figure out your life.
1962 and 180.
This guy.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM
You guys are going hot now.
Sports Animal.
Oh my God, we're starting with this song right now. This is very sexual. Goodness.
We're at ABQX. We're drinking.
Just cracked a little teller, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm having one of Red Door's pours. Is that
We got the all one of each here. I got a delicious Teller cocktail. You got yourself a Red Door beer.
Red Door pour.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I've got a water.
Isaiah Johnson
right.
will meet us at ABQ Acts at 7:15, where I will annihilate him. All right, loser shaves.
Ooh.
Yes, let's go.
Do I skip the gym for ABQ to possibly lose my beard?
Do you identify what you have as a beard?
Yeah, beard / goatee.
All right, it's beard adjacent, maybe. It's definitely not a beard.
Zay, I know you're handsome and talented and you're great at everything you do. And I haven't stared at your beard because reasons. I mean, even if it's June, like I still don't stare directly that hard at you. I'm sure it's fantastic.
Yeah, Fred.
Don't listen to Fred. He's just got beard envy.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
I have a super strong beard.
You have an above average beard.
My beard is very good.
Yeah, you're solid 6 for sure.
Zay's beard is bad.
I think you're just hating.
What he's doing, Zay, I used to be in the mental health world before I went into sports entertainment. He's projecting. It's called projecting, Isaiah. All the horrible things that he feels inside of himself, he shoves right on top of you. So that's what's going on right now.
It's super random, wasn't it? Just stared at me a little bit and then just started roasting.
Just saying, we're in a world where it's important to know yourself.
By the way, okay, 505-246-0610.
Yeah.
We need a new razor sponsor out there.
For Zay.
Yeah. Okay.
Fred,
for whoever it may be, Zay or any other friend of the show, if you're out there, we need a new razor sponsor.
I have a very good beard. You have a fairly good beard. Zay has...
My beard's an 11.
Your beard's okay.
My beard is iconic.
Your beard...
I have a silhouette that people wish they could obtain.
You have a silhouette that Abraham Lincoln had when he was at the Ford Theater.
I have a big nose, okay? Me and Abe Lincoln also share birthdays. Okay?
Really?
You remember that thing when you were a kid and they would shine a light on your head and then they would outline the shadow of your head on the construction paper?
Yeah.
And then you would cut out your head and then
yes.
there was a profile of your head?
Yes. You put a top hat on mine. It's Abe Lincoln.
It's Abe Lincoln.
Yes.
That's where I was going with that. For years, they just got a big penny.
I used to draw you.
Nevada Teachers Union launches action to halt public funding for the A's new stadium. Haters gonna hate.
Man, it's okay for now while your kids are just dorky little dorks learning math, trying to read. But once they grow up and turn into baseball players, they're going to remember this moment, Nevada teachers. Yeah, when your kids are on the Las Vegas A's or whatever their name is going to be.
You didn't believe in me.
Hey, Miss Jones, remember when you tried to block funding to this baseball team that I'm playing for?
Miss Karen Jones.
Guess who bought your school?
Yes.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, so
Lil Stevie.
We're getting rid of one classroom. Halfway through the announcement for the starters of the American League All-Star Game, the catcher will be Johan Hamm.
Okay, just because Domingo German threw a perfect game last night.
Yeah.
Don't start pronouncing everyone's name as German.
It's not Johan Hamm.
No. Heim.
Jonah Heim, the catcher for the Texas Rangers, will be behind the plate. Marcus Semien, the second baseman for the Texas Rangers, will be at second base.
He's crushing it this year.
Manning third is Double J. Josh Jung for the Texas Rangers. And the shortstop, Corey Seager, also plays for the Texas Rangers.
That is a expensive-ass middle infield, and I'm glad it's finally paying off for these weirdos in Dallas.
If you look from first base at, if you're Yandy Diaz, who plays for the Rays,
right.
If you look at home plate and then slowly turn your head right looking through the infield, it's just guys in Texas Rangers jerseys
right.
all the way around.
Yeah, so far, except for first baseman Yandy Diaz, who is crushing it this year. The whole infield is Texas Rangers. What? The what? So congratulations, Texas Rangers. I'm glad you're finally back. I'm glad you're being competitive. I'm glad you get to be at least close to on par with my Houston Astros. I mean, there's been so much Astros envy in Texas, in Dallas for so long. The Rangers want to be the Astros so bad that they made their new stadium look like a trash can.
That's a good one. Friend of the show, Joel, in the Sports Animal live chat says, you just call them the Las Vegas Mathletics.
Ah, there you go. That's really smart. Oh.
It's a good joke. Also, friend of the show, Brian, believes that Zay is afraid to take the beard bet at ABQX.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Jim can wait. Closes at 10.
I know you've been working on that beard for a while because you're young. And so here's the thing about beards. They grow back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Zay's over here because he's young and he's black and his hat's real low. What I'm saying is the beard you need to lose anyway. You're going to be better without it.
No, 100% false. And with the beard, you get the barbers sometimes they cut a little lower than you told them to cut it.
Sure.
That's happened about 5 times. Fred, yours is how long you been growing yours?
All right, now hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. Your barber's messed up your beard 5 times.
That should not be your barber.
Yeah, you keep going back.
No.
Is your barber your mom?
That's a good
question.
It
doesn't mess it up, but just shaves it down some.
Oh, okay. Like I said, it grows back.
Yeah, for sure. I apparently mine grew back a little bit.
Your life will be better without that beard. Is all I'm trying to get to.
Yours as well. You can go ahead and shave yours off.
I will not lose. I will not lose the axe throwing competition at ABQX.
You shouldn't have to lose to make your life better. Cut the beard off to make your life better, not because you lost.
All right, I'll raise you one.
Okay.
Eyebrows down.
Yep.
Whoever loses shaves their whole body. We do the whole thing. Toe hair and everything. We go eyebrows down.
Oh, I got hairy knuckles.
Yeah. All of it. Yeah. Forearm hair, knuckle hair, the hair on your back.
And we already missed Mustache March. We could have had a cool run at it.
Oh, no. All right. From friend of the show, Joel, again, who is absolutely on fire right now.
Yes.
I've seen Fred without a beard.
It's not true.
We don't want this.
I haven't gone without a beard since I was in high school. The Rangers are 49-32 on the year. Only 5-5 over their last 10, but every team kind of slows down into the All-Star break. Technically, I guess they don't, but it kind of feels that way. Rangers are unreal. They're putting a ton of dudes in. The announcements are still rolling in, and we have them for you. The outfield, Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels will be there. He
no-brainer.
Stole a home run off the wall last night. Dude was a stud. Or today. I guess that was today.
Mike Trout, fun fact.
Yeah.
Mike Trout just joined the first page on Baseball Reference. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to tell you. Each career statistical category has 30 people on the front page.
Okay.
Mike Trout just joined the first page of the greatest baseball players of all time in career WAR. He's number 30 right now. He's done it in half the games as the guy right in front of him.
Pretty good.
He's a dude.
Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees.
No-brainer.
Also starting in the outfield. He's not playing, right?
He probably won't play.
He's injured.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Randy Arozarena, who I think is maybe the most exciting player in baseball.
One of them for sure.
He'll be out there as well for the AL. So to recap, and we'll do it right now before we go to break, for the National League, behind the plate, Sean Murphy, Freddie Freeman, as we go around the horn, Luis Arraez, Nolan Arenado at third, Orlando Aricia at short.
Watching these names.
Acuna Jr., Carroll, Betts in the outfield, and JT Martinez will be your designated hitter.
Okay.
For the AL, behind the plate, Heim, Diaz at first, Simeon, Jung, Seager, Trout, Judge, Arozarena in the outfield. Shohei Ohtani will be the designated hitter. Do you also start him as the pitcher?
You have to.
Okay.
Not only do you start him as a pitcher, you lead him off the game. So he pitches the first inning, and he's the first batter for your team. You show the world that he's the best player on the planet. Also, is there no Texas Rangers outfielders available? You want to stick a bunch of Texas Rangers in the outfield, too, on the All-Star game?
Where are all the Blue Jays at?
Guerrero Jr. will probably be the backup, third base.
Whit Merrifield should be there. Matt Chapman should be there. Bo Bichette should be there. What was the name of that cat you were talking about, the outfielder?
Which one?
Kevin.
Oh, Kiermaier.
Yeah, he should be there.
Yeah, he should be a starter. He's having a year.
Just ain't there yet. I don't think the Cardinals will put in another All-Star. They're not good.
No offense to
Matt Olson is better than
No
Paul
offense
Goldschmidt.
to Ron Acuna Jr. and the rest of the National League. The AL's loaded. The first and second team in the AL will probably start at every position in the NL, unless your name's Ron Acuna Jr.
Super wild. Where is Alex Bregman from the chat?
He had a slow start. Alex Bregman's been picking it up lately, but he was off to a slow start, so I understand why he didn't get the votes.
Friend of the show, Steve.
It doesn't matter. Bregman doesn't want all-star games. He wants more World Series championships.
Home run derbies.
And that's what you're going to get this year from the Houston Astros and Alex Bregman. You're welcome.
We wrap up the hour with a little NBA talk. We meant to get to it earlier, but obviously breaking news is breaking news.
Sure.
Talk a little bit about free agency starting tomorrow. No Josh Sushan today as the boys go up to 7. It was a day game for the Isotopes. Big win at home. The first place Albuquerque Isotopes.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored.
Clear.
Indeed.com. If your business is feeling a summer hiring wave, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
And traffic right now, westbound I-40 continuing to be a big problem spot this afternoon. We've got a new crash to tell you about westbound on I-40 as you approach the interchange. You add that to the other issues we've been dealing with slowdowns all afternoon. You're going to be facing congestion as you approach San Mateo, and that's going to last all the way down until Coors. So be careful and watch yourself going through there. I-25. Osuna to Comanche, southbound I-25, traffic moving really slow. Also slow down a little further down between Central and Gibson. Northbound I-25, Montgomery to San Mateo, traffic moving slow there as well. And seeing a bit more congestion westbound on Paseo as you approach Jefferson. Those slowdowns will last until the river. Clark's Pet Emporium reminds you that just 10 minutes in a parked car at 85 degrees, even with the windows cracked, can be deadly for your pet. Obviously, some days are even hotter. Clark's Pet Emporium has loved pets and their owners for 50 years. Clark's on Lomas, west of San Mateo, Manaw at Wantabo, and at clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Andrew Perloff with a CBS Sports Minute. Travis Kelce had an interesting comment to Vanity Fair in a recent article. He acknowledged that he was underpaid, but said winning in Kansas City was more important than going on the open market. Normally, none of us would fault someone for going for the most money possible, but pro athletes already make so much, and they look so miserable when they lose. For athletes at the top of the pyramid, maybe winning is worth more than actual money. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Registration is now open for the Lobo Cancer Challenge. Cancer can affect anyone at any stage of life, and you can unite with us against cancer and raise money for the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center. Choose your bike, run, walk, or stair challenge for this September 23rd event and get your dedication bib and t-shirt. Plus, every dollar raised supports cancer patients, cancer research, outreach, and training right here in New Mexico. Sign up now or get more details online at lobocancerchallenge.org. And we'll see you on race day.
Mix a little sports analysis, pop culture, and great interviews, and you've got the Rich Eisen Show podcast.
Whenever I drive separately with Susie, you always have to go first. So sure enough, I pull into the garage. She's not even here yet, which allows me now the opportunity to stand there, just holding the door open, like the gentleman that I am. And I snapped a photograph of Susie's reaction, and there it is. How did you get here?
The Rich Eisen Show podcast, wherever you listen.
Since 2019, Fiesta Subaru has committed to being the best Subaru retailer possible. Our Subaru Love Promise ensures we're providing exceptional customer service and community support while delivering safe, reliable Subarus. Keeping current owners on the road with an expert service center is essential. Now, we're excited to announce that soon we'll be moving to a new state-of-the-art facility at Lomas in Louisiana, allowing us to serve our Fiesta family even better. Until then, visit us at fiestasubaru.com or 8100 Lomas Northeast.
On July 4th, we celebrate our nation's independence from that rascal, King George III, with cookouts, baseball, apple pie, and fireworks. Summer's in full swing, and everyone's enjoying the warm weather in the company of friends and family. If part of your celebration involves drinking too much, please don't drive. That's why the Take a Ride on Us program in 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, have partnered with Bernalillo County Department of Behavioral Health Services, Sandoval County DWI Prevention, and Glasheen Vias and Inderman Injury Lawyers.
Glasheen Vias of Zimmerman Injuries.
Open your Uber app now, and under vouchers, enter the code FREEDOM23 in all caps. Then at the end of the day, if you end up more lit than fireworks, request an Uber and we'll pay up to $10 for your ride. The offer is good for the first 2,000 people who use the code between Friday, June 30th at 10 a.m. and Wednesday, July 5th at 2 a.m. for up to 2 rides per person. Enjoy the 4th, celebrate our hard-won freedom, and take a ride on us. Together, we can end DWI.
Why is there Irish
Do you
music
find yourself stuck
in the
in
background
the
of our
timeshare?
Freedom
Get the real
4th
facts about the
commercial?
timeshare industry
It's not
and
St.
their
Patrick's Day,
options
it's
for
4th of July.
cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder
Irish
of
are
Wesley
free.
Financial Group, has put together a free information guide
Play some
that
Garth
reveals the
Brooks,
secrets
like a
the
real
timeshare
American.
industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262.
Red, white, and dew savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Prep for all the summer guests and gatherings with up to 60% off select patio sets now at the Home Depot. Shop and save on a wide variety of sets and styles to find what suits your patio best for another season of hosting with the most. Find the perfect pieces for your space with up to 60% off select patio sets. So sit back and relax into red, white, and dew savings happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Delayed.
Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bond.
Mutombo's
Wake
that
up
glass of water,
with the
too.
opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Welcome back from the break.
Guys are going hot.
Welcome back from the break. Getting screenshots texted me of the PCL standings.
Okay.
The Isotopes are in first.
Yeah, we're in first place.
We're in first.
The second half of the season just started.
We're in first.
Okay, smarty pants. If you're going to send screenshots of the total season standings, if you're that big of a PCL fan, you'd know that we cut the league in half
Cut it
this
in
year.
half.
It's a whole new season.
A whole new season. Just started
First
today.
half winner plays the second half
Yeah.
winner.
So that part is-
Congratulations to the second half winner, your Albuquerque Isotopes.
I like that.
I can see the future.
They're going to play the Oklahoma City Dodgers in Las Vegas, and we're going to go there. I'm going to see it.
Well, I think whoever they're going to play, we're probably going to go to Vegas. Hopefully it's the Isotopes. Also, I just want to go to Vegas.
I also just want to go to
Let's
Vegas.
just go to Vegas then.
So I don't listen to other sports talk radio shows, but this one came across my radar.
Well, because this is the best one.
This is the one I'm most invested in.
Right.
So Colin Cowherd, who sets the table for us here.
Oh, yeah, he's on right before us.
He's on right before us.
He seems nice.
I've only met him once. He was nice.
You saw him at WrestleMania.
That was not him.
That was an imposter?
It was not.
Was that a cosplayer?
No one cosplays as Colin Cowherd.
Yeah, they do. His name's Skeletor.
So according to his show, prior to getting Superman punched in the face, Jordan Poole said to Draymond after Draymond was coming in last in a sprint, quote, "Don't worry about it, Draymond. You'll be in Sacramento next year anyway.
First off, great burn. Second off, got you punched in the face. Was it worth it?
It was.
So his name might be Jordan Poole,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the Michael Jordan of insults. That's pretty good.
So he apparently was working the room and had also roasted Steph Curry, but also roasted Klay Thompson.
Good for him.
It was like that. You ever see that movie Clerks when the dude quits his job? Not Clerks. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Forget you, forget you, forget you. You're cool.
Half-Baked.
Half-Baked.
Yeah,
Thank
sure,
you.
sure,
Jim
sure.
Brewer, is that who it is?
Yes.
So Jim Brewer.
That's not him. It's
That's
yeah.
pretty close to everything I'm doing here.
Hispanic guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Brewer.
We should probably move on.
So
Yeah.
Jordan Poole's roasting everyone with the Splash Brothers. They don't care.
Water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
They're the Splash Brothers.
Nice.
Also, like Sacramento, like that joke doesn't really land the way it
Not
used to.
anymore.
Like, it's like,
Yeah, they're good now.
it's really good.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh.
hold on. I meant Charlotte, Draymond.
Also, why are the details just now coming out? Oh, because he just got traded. Now he's talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, now that he's not a Golden State Warrior, it's a tell-all. And you know what? Draymond seems like the guy that he's very hard on the court. I mean that literally, not metaphorically.
Does he have no self-preservation? Like, how are you going to roast Curry, Green, and Thompson?
Yeah.
How are you gonna roast the faces of the franchise and expect to be part of the franchise?
Yeah. And then you can't handle it. You're supposed to be
No.
the tough guy. You're supposed to be enforcer on your team. You can't even take a couple insults. It's soft.
Like your jaw.
You can't take like Poole's jaw.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hey, like Zay's jaw. That's why he has that little beard that he wears.
Ooh, jawline.
Is that what it is?
The beard definitely shows off the jawline.
It's
So good on Jordan Poole for having zingers, like game recognized game, but also Draymond. That is so soft. So unbelievably soft. I know you played with Kevin Durant for 2 years, but you don't have to be that soft.
from the Sports Animal live texter 505-246-0610. So what? Now in the PCL, no one gets cut. What are we doing?
What?
Like listen. It's just the way they set it up to build interest. Okay.
No, they don't get cut.
There's just so many call-ups.
They're on the Rockies now. They don't get cut. They get promoted.
Guys, cool. It was, the first half was tough for the Ice Topes. The second half, ran away with it. We're going to go undefeated currently.
Also, hard segue. Side note.
Yeah.
We're at ABQ Axe right now,
Yeah.
and I love this place so much. And sometimes, like me and you, we get in on a rant, and I forget where I am for a second.
Yeah.
And I see somebody holding an axe out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
It's a little jaunting.
There's a lot of friends of the show here.
Yeah. This
Zay,
is cool. It's a cool
Zay,
spot right now.
Zay, this is real. During commercial break, Van went over and bought two ladies. Like,
Yeah.
like, how would you describe these ladies? They're not friends of the show.
Sexagenarians?
They're sexagenarians.
Sure.
Van walked up to them and said, "Hey, girls, can I buy you a drink?"
Let me buy you a drink.
And both of them
Wow.
go. Both of them
Yeah.
go. Well, yes, you can.
Yeah.
The Riz.
He just
Get a little buzz on before they go throw some axes.
Smooth guy.
Yep.
when we get back.
I'm nice.
Top of the hour is the I-9 varsity. The worst people to do spectacular things.
Let's go.
Today's I-9 varsity. The worst beard to do something positive.
You thinking of Rasputin?
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
James Harden.
Ooh.
Oh.
We talking about him later in the program.
Zooming on. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
You guys are clear?
Yep.
You have better things to do than yard work. JPR can help make your yard a low-maintenance, water-saving oasis with gravel, base course, sand, crusher fines, flagstone, boulders, water features, and tow-away ready-mix concrete carts. Find a location near you at jprnm.com. This report is sponsored by JPR Incorporated. And traffic right now, westbound I-40 continuing to be a big problem spot this afternoon. We've got a new crash to tell you about westbound and I-40 as you approach the interchange. You add that to the other issues we've been dealing with slowdowns all afternoon. You're going to be facing congestion as you approach San Mateo, and that's going to last all the way down until Coors. So be careful and watch yourself going through there. I-25, Osuna to Comanche, southbound I-25, traffic moving really slow. Also slow down a little further down between Central and Gibson. Northbound I-25, Montgomery to San Mateo, traffic moving slow there as well. And seeing a bit more congestion westbound on Paseo as you approach Jefferson. Those slowdowns will last until the river.
All In Autographs wants to celebrate Independence Day with you. Join us at the store on July 1st and 2nd for 20% off specialty mark items and enjoy lunch on us. It doesn't get more American than hot dog, soda, and sports memorabilia. All In Autographs, Wyoming, just south of Manal.
This report brought to you by All In Autographs.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Walking through a junkyard, each wrecked car tells a story. This one, very sad. She had been drinking and driving. Oh, and this one, terrible. The driver was drunk and drove clear off the road. And this one was my family. The drunk driver hit us, and my wife and our daughter. They didn't make it.
Drinking and driving causes far too many tragic stories. It's time to end DWI. This message brought to you by NMDOT.
A ductless mini split heat pump system is a convenient, super comfortable, and a cost-effective way to cool and heat specific areas of your home. Their small size and versatility allow the units to be installed almost anywhere in your home, creating toasty hot air in the winter and cool, crisp air in the summer. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning are your mini split experts. Call them today for a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262.
Red, white, and dew savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Prep for all the summer guests and gatherings with up to 60% off select patio sets now at the Home Depot. Shop and save on a wide variety of sets and styles to find what suits your patio best for another season of hosting with the most. Find the perfect pieces for your space with up to 60% off select patio sets. So sit back and relax into red, white, and dew savings happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Menon, Van Nunley, and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On.
Mike going hot.
And welcome back to the program, Duke City. 2 hours in the books, 1 more to go. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal. Your boy Van had a great day. You know the boys love some day baseball, and we were up at the lab today. Got to hang out with our friends at Howie's Sports Page. Got to hang out with our friends at Safe House Distilling and Teller Vodka. Made some good new friends, and we're really excited about that. As always, we are live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Mobile Studio as we are throwing axes here at ABQ Axe. Get down here. We're going to give you $7.50 off per person, per lane, per hour. We're basically giving away axe throwing. With that money saved, you can hop right on over to the bar, get you some Red Door Brewing beer. You know, lunch and a milkshake that goes down at 66 Diner. Get all your merch for the Albuquerque Isotopes when you go up to Rio Grande Credit Union Field at Isotopes Park, aka the Lab. Get your swag at the Duke's Team store on the corner of Central and Carlisle in the Nob Hill Shopping Center in the weekend. That's for Teller Vodka, New Mexico's vodka. Today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of worst people to do spectacular things. Isaiah, you ready for this one?
Already.
Okay. So if you don't know, new friends of the show, when we talk about the I-9 varsity, we grab a random topic out of the air while we're doing the show, and then we do the I-9 varsity of that random topic. So it could be the top 5 alive. It could be the best 5. It could be the worst 5. It could be the Rushmore. It could be the totem pole. But whatever we decide on, we get to make the I-9 varsity our own. We do our own list, and here we go. You in the crowd, you can participate, 505-246-0610. Hit us up on the Sports Animal text line, the Sports Animal hotline. Give us your varsity of the worst people to do spectacular things. You want me to go first, Isaiah?
Yep, you got it.
I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say Saddam Hussein. Okay? We all know Saddam Hussein is an absolutely horrible person, and thanks to our government and military for topping his tyrannical regime. But sometimes horrible people do good things, Isaiah. And you know what he did? He had free hospital visits under his reign of terror. So all the awful things that Saddam Hussein did, at least he had free hospital visits in his country. What do you got first on your I-9 varsity, Isaiah?
So mine's going to be Kyrie.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
If you didn't say Saddam, maybe that wouldn't be taken so serious.
Not that bad.
But I was going more as far as the team, not Team Cancer, but it seems like everywhere he goes, there's an issue.
Sure.
But when you watch him play, he's still Kyrie. And you can't ever sleep on the shot he hit over Steph in the finals.
No doubt. Yeah, he is a stone cold killer on the basketball court. But also, he thinks the earth is flat and vaccines make black dudes impotent. So he also has that going for him. All right, next on my I-9 varsity of the worst people to do spectacular things, I got some good ones, Isaiah. I don't want to be a story topper here this segment, but I got some grade A answers.
You always do.
Ted Bundy. The absolute horrible serial killer, Ted Bundy, while he was doing his disgusting serial killer thing, he volunteered on a suicide hotline, and he would help people not commit suicide.
Wow.
Yes. So next on my I-9 varsity, and I'm sure the wonderful people at I-9 who do nothing but help the Albuquerque community and help kids have fun and learn sports and be healthy and safe, love this segment. All right, Isaiah, what you got next?
All right, so mine, I'm going to keep it in the sports world.
Okay.
I'm going to go Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
This is spoken from a Cowboys fan who deeply hates the Packers.
Sure.
Aaron Rodgers. So he has done awful things to my team, to my Cowboys, but he does kind of make up for it with leaving Green Bay, forcing his way out of Green Bay. It allows me to open up to him a little more because I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about the Packers and Rodgers anymore.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of some low-hanging fruit, but, you kind of crushed it right there. Next on my I-9 varsity of the worst people to do spectacular things, I'm going with the dictator Pol Pot. Are you familiar with Pol Pot, Isaiah?
Not at all. Not at all.
He was a grade A horrible person, but before he became a murderous dictator, he was a beloved university professor. He taught, he taught Asian literature and he taught philosophy. That didn't go great, and he became a murderous, rampaging dictator. So next on my I-9 varsity of worst people to do spectacular things, I'm going with Pol Pot. Joining us back on the program, co-host of Two Men On, Fred Slow. Welcome back, my friend.
Okay, sorry I got caught up for a second. What I was doing was I was practicing my Albuquerque axe throws because I'm going to put it on Isaiah.
Okay.
Mm.
Beard on beard.
The Wright brothers are on my list.
Okay.
I hate them son of a guns.
Why?
North Carolinians. So stupid.
But the
Hatfield McCoy.
The spirit of St. Louis.
That's not even in. They didn't invent the spirit of St. Louis. That's embodied by all of us.
What is St. Louis, North Carolina? Where are they from?
Regular Carolina. The Wright brothers. Put them on my list.
Okay.
The shady Wright brothers. The wrong brothers, if you ask me. Put them on my list. Also, I didn't hear your guys' list, so I'm just really trying to jump in.
Oh, mine's very dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's
I'm going deep on this one.
Setting the tone.
Okay.
Isaiah got another one?
Yeah, I could go Vince McMahon.
Oh.
Okay, that's a super
he's a
good one.
pile of garbage. What did he do good?
So I think I love the WWE.
Okay.
And especially back in the Attitude Era, he was putting himself out there, you know? He was not just the guy sitting up in the top and had those guys bleeding and he just sat pretty. But I can't get over the Owen Hart situation. He kept the show going on.
That was
I
wild.
hold a grudge on him for that.
That was super wild.
All right. Hey, he at least he created the WWE and gave you guys tons of entertainment and me punchlines. So that's really cool. Next on my I-9 varsity of worst people to do spectacular things.
The Marlboro Man.
Okay, there we go. What did he do?
He had all the cigarettes. He was terrible.
Okay.
But then he jumped that gorge.
Okay. He did what?
Yeah.
He didn't jump a gorge?
Yeah, the Marlboro Man. Put him on
Was
the
that
list.
on a commercial?
Yeah.
Did he jump a gorge? Are you thinking of a guy who jumped a gorge?
Yeah.
That wasn't the Marlboro Man?
Yeah, he was played by Mickey Rourke.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Harley Davidson.
Ah, I see where we're going here. You're doing fictional characters. All right. All right, next on my I-9 varsity of the worst people to do spectacular things, I'm going with Ivan the Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Zay, if you haven't heard of this guy,
Not
there's
great.
a reason
Not great.
he's named the Terrible. He killed hundreds of thousands of people, but at least he had poetry workshops. He helped struggling artists, painters and poets and authors. He would have poetry workshops in between murdering tens of thousands of people.
Oh, man.
Next on my I-9 varsity.
I'm going to go with Darth Vader.
Oh, okay. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Darth Vader.
Jumping right into it.
Yeah, he was the worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he do good?
Well, he brought balance to the force.
Okay,
But
all right, there we
aside
go.
from that,
All
Alderaan.
right,
You remember?
okay.
Remember Alderaan?
All right.
You remember what he did there? Blew it up.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
And the wild part about this is Luke Skywalker is like a 19-year-old kid living on Tatooine who's an idiot playing with toys and tinkering with his droid. And then his sister, for some reason, is the senator. His twin sister, his 19-year-old twin sister, is the senator of a planet called Alderaan, which doesn't really track age-wise, but I'm not trying to get there with this thing. And then she ends up trying to escape the planet, standing in front of the most dangerous person in the entire history of the universe, one Darth Vader. She's not even afraid of him one iota, which makes no sense. Did you just see what happened to Alderaan 10 seconds ago?
Sure.
Like, you can't tell me that she's fearless to the guy that just blew up a planet juxtapositioned against Luke Skywalker, who's building sandcastles.
Yeah.
They're twins.
So first on our I-9 varsity of thick skin is going to be Princess Leia, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying it's not a feasible thing. There's just this is why women in Star Wars are so terrible. They're just written awful. There's no development to them. They're all like Cindy Lou Who, like come what may characters. It's stupid and boring. Give me Darth Vader.
All right. I'm a big Ahsoka Tano guy.
She
so you're
sucks.
wrong. You're wrong on that.
Ahsoka sucks.
Ahsoka Tano's a legend.
Zay?
We had a caller, Wayne, like Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Says,
Yes.
aren't you guys are against smoking, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah.
He says, did you know that Hitler tried to put a ban on smoking?
He did. Yeah, Hitler outlawed smoking. He was one of my honorable mentions.
Well, no.
on the I-9 varsity.
No.
Yeah.
When you said Saddam, I thought you were
so-
going down that route.
I've gone down that route every answer so far, and my cleanup hitter is the best so far.
From friend of the show, Joel.
Hold on. Last on my I-9 varsity of worst people to do spectacular things, me and friend of the show, Joel, agree that Genghis Khan is a horrible person to do a spectacular thing for two different reasons. Number one, he says Genghis Khan cut down carbon emissions worldwide because of all the persons he killed. And I was going to go with Genghis Khan let his subjects choose whatever religion they wanted. That's a double banger. How about that?
Did a lot of double
So
bangers.
last on my I-9 varsity of horrible people to do spectacular things, Genghis Khan. Fred, you got another one?
Oh, yeah, I got lots of them.
Okay, ready to go.
No, it's Zay's turn, but I got lots
All right,
of them.
Zay, what you got?
I'm gonna veto this round. I'm a little trying to get a good one.
All right.
Man, you're setting the bar
Cheers.
so high.
I am so sorry, but I know a bunch of horrible people who've done a couple okay things throughout my life.
The most horrible person I know is Zay's barber.
Okay.
What he has done is nothing positive, ever. Especially as it relates to Zay's beard.
Men shouldn't be jealous, Fred. I know you know Jay-Z said it. Jay-Z said it best.
Promise
So
you,
what-
jealousy is not the adjective I would use.
Hell of the I-9 varsity today. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that really dark part.
The whole part?
The whole existence.
Every
of it.
single one of my answers?
I see Joel says a great one. Tony Stark.
He was pretty awful.
Yeah, so that's the opposite. That's a good guy doing horrible things. Tony Stark, every bad thing that happened in the history of the Marvel Universe was done with one of Tony Stark's inventions, or Stark Industries inventions.
Or his father.
So that's opposite. Strike that, reverse it. That's on the next I-9 varsity. Some other day.
If the Joker had not killed Bruce Wayne's parents, there'd be no Batman.
All right, good job, Joker.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico
Clear.
Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
They got Crocs.
Traffic right now still dealing with a lot of slowdowns. We'll start with westbound I-40. As you approach the interchange, and those slowdowns are going to last until quarters. Watch yourself going through there. Paseo headed west right now. Jefferson to the river. Traffic still moving slow there. Northbound I-25 approaching San Antonio.
It's good stuff.
Looks like crash cleanup continuing there. Be careful as you make your way through there. You're going to see slowdowns going back to San Mateo associated with that.
This message brought to you by Sandia Golf Club.
Our state's best golf course, voted on by golfers, is Sandia Golf Club. Committed to providing the best experience and best conditions to golfers of all levels. There's nothing like it. Visit sandiagolf.com for the best available rates and to book your tee time today. We'll see you on the tee.
James Harden.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at
James
9167. Brought to you by American.
Why is James crying? Because he just got re-signed. I'm not even lying.
I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOD.
This morning, me and Maria were doing
on the sports calendar.
it was mostly me, but Maria was there. I was doing sea shanties all morning. So everything I was doing and like behaving, I was singing as a sea shanty.
Don't worry, you're all
Pretty good little bit.
It doesn't matter how much money you make this week if your heart's gonna explode the next. Take your best shot, tough guys. I'll see you in my driveway. Acknowledge me.
This Jim Rome smack off thing is the stupidest thing in the radio.
Come get some.
On Wisconsin.
I forget who it was.
Washed and waxed?
Check.
Gassed up?
Got it.
What about that
No.
check engine light?
That
You know you got to treat your car right.
I know.
Then you should know about the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. Head on over to AutoZone, get your engine light checked, and get a report for free. Don't even take a minute.
Free AutoZone
The
Fix
smack off
Finder
is
service.
stupid.
Your car will thank you, and then you
It's the stupidest
can
thing
thank
in
me.
radio. I don't want to take callers.
Restrictions apply.
That's Mike saying good morning. It's the best he can do right now. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. What Mike could use is a fresh scent
What's Jim
of
Rome
Irish
doing?
Spring body
Just
wash.
got smacked
Fresh
on.
scent of Irish Spring and those
There
sensational
once was a
Irish
Fred
Spring
who
suds
brushed his
are
teeth.
just the reset
That's
Mike
all one
needs.
one.
Now,
So I
he's
do
ready.
like I'll sing like Darby a Good Morning song.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
spring.
the cutest
When the
little
spring hits you,
floofy boy.
you're ready.
Yeah.
And then
Pick
I'll
up
do
Irish
that
Spring
for
today.
an hour
Yeah, that's what this
Since
on
is.
all of
2019,
my
Fiesta
actions
Subaru
throughout the
has
whole
committed
morning.
to being the
And
best
it's a different
Subaru
song all
retailer
the time.
possible.
Every time.
Our Subaru Love Promise
I accidentally
ensures we're
broke like a
providing
porcelain
exceptional
plate this
customer
morning.
service
Uh-huh.
and community
And I was
support
like,
while delivering
I was
safe,
like, there
reliable
once was a
Subaru.
plate that
Keeping
was
current
one
owners on the
piece
road
of pie,
with
the
expert
and Fred
service
ruined.
and
I'm just,
essential
I'm like, what am I
support.
doing?
Excited to announce that soon we'll be
Maria's
moving
like,
to a new state-of-the-art
what am I getting
facility
into?
at Lomas in Louisiana, allowing us
We had a
to
little
serve our
heart-to-heart
Fiesta
last night.
families
Did you
even
show your
better.
ass around her
Until
friends?
then, visit us
No.
at
Are you gonna pose
fiestasubaru.com
your will?
or
No.
Or are you
8100
just like
Lomas Northeast.
kick back and show?
Nothing
And I
says
was
summer
like,
like an
they-
ice cold
so they
twisted tea,
sat.
hard iced
It's like
tea.
they never met anyone new before.
Smooth,
So they
refreshing,
sat
real
at like
brewed
a
tea with 5%
long
alcohol. Look for twisted tea in the bright yellow can.
picnic table,
Keep it
and I was down at
twisted.
the end. So the whole time I was like, I can't hear.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the
So,
real
and they're-
facts about
Instead
the
of
timeshare
moving or
industry and your
relocating,
options for
you just
cancellation.
did that over
I
and
was
over
like,
again.
I was like, why don't you just
founder
pick a
of Wesley
circle
Financial Group,
table?
has put together
It's
a free
King Arthur
information
told you
guide
how to do
that
this.
reveals
Uh-huh.
the secrets the
Like,
timeshare industry
It was a
doesn't want you to
12-person
know.
table.
It was a
with
12-person
4 people.
5 ways to
And there
make
was
your
7 of
money.
us.
And you
Yeah.
on the
Call
very end
now and get
Yeah.
this timeshare cancellation guide
with 3
absolutely
blank
free.
chairs
Call
next to
800
you.
462
And then they're like,
3333. 800
whatever they're
462
talking about, and I'm like,
800
I simply
462
cannot hear.
Nothing says summer like an ice cold.
And then so I was going to
twisted tea,
Maria, and
hard
I was
iced
like,
tea.
hey babe, like, if there's something I should laugh and not at, like, do this to my knee.
5% alcohol.
So
Look
she
for
was going,
twisted tea in
every
bright
time.
yellow
And I go-
cans. Keep it twisted.
That's really funny.
Homeowners, listen up. Are you considering upgrading your garage door? ABC Door Company can help. Call ABC Door Company for quick and reliable service from a company who's built their reputation on trust and dependability for
Oh,
50
man.
years. And to celebrate 50 years in serving the community, they're offering 50% off any LiftMaster operator when you
All right,
purchase
I
a new
forgot.
garage door. Visit
I have a
abcdoor.com
phone
or call
call to court
505-884-1166 and keep your
Like
garage door
9,
running
looking
smoothly
more like
for
9
years
for
to
me.
come.
Come early
You've
and step
probably
out.
heard of Folds of Honor, the
There's-
organization formed to
there's no
award
reason to screw a day out of 2
educational
hours.
scholarships to America's fallen or disabled soldiers. What you may
I
not
don't know how long
know
it'll
is they
take.
have expanded
So?
their mission
Yeah,
to
all right,
include
I'll just go
fallen
there.
or disabled first responders.
You know what we have?
These people have
Conference room.
sacrificed their lives to
Oh, yeah.
defend you.
I'll just do that
Give
then.
back to them by
Don't
playing
tell
the
us,
8th
please.
annual
I'll
Folds
just
of
do that.
Honor 8th Patriot Shootout Golf Tournament at Isleta Golf Course. The tournament is July
A
7th.
Patriot
To sign up,
shootout
Google
doesn't
NM Folds of
sound
Honor.
like
Your
a good name
participation
for an
helps
event.
provide
No.
Education for these
That's what
families who have
January
given
6th
so
almost
much.
turned
Yes.
into.
Walking through a junkyard, each wrecked car tells a story.
Chris
This one,
Berman's on
very
ESPN. He's
sad.
like, New England Patriots shootout.
Driving. Oh, and this one?
Is
Terrible.
Ned on the
The
morning show
driver was
today?
drunk and drove clear off the road.
I like Ned.
This one
He's
was
so sweet.
my family.
I never have him
Drunk
on.
driver
Should
hit
have him
us,
on the show.
and my wife and our daughter. They didn't make it.
Drinking and driving causes far too many tragic stories. It's time to end DWI.
Once
This
was a
message
friend
brought to
named
you by
Ned
NMDOT.
James. He was a
Don't just
quarterback.
friggin' sit
Played
there.
the game.
Get in the game right now at 888-922-0610.
Weed in the parking lot.
Going live now.
Is this a little hot jazz?
This is my favorite entry music we have.
Are we at Ben Michaels? Is this a little hot jazz?
This is like a Guru's Jazzmatazz Volume 3. I think it's a 6-track, maybe. It's not. It's totally not.
Who's the greatest jazz musician of all time?
On or off drugs?
Both.
Miles Davis.
His first album was Miles Davis's Greatest Hits.
Here we go again. Yep.
This just in. James Harden is opting into his $35.6 million deal. That means that the 76ers are going to have to trade him. Like, it has to be a sign and trade, right? Like, what else would it be?
He doesn't want to play there.
They don't want him to play there.
Do you remember the last 2 games they played against the Celtics? That was embarrassing.
So what's he going to be? Full circle for him, because you know he played at Arizona State. Full circle for him would be to go to Phoenix.
That'd be sweet.
DeAndre Ayton goes to Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
James Harden goes back home.
And then Phoenix gets Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
And James Harden.
Love it.
And then we follow them around all year on a reality show.
Yeah.
And it breaks every Kardashian record.
Breaks every personal record of me with hours spent in strip clubs.
You know, please and thank you.
Zay goes, what's a strip club? What's it like living such like a Sheltered life, Zay.
It's pretty nice. I had an Uber Eats delivery to one, and I didn't know that's what it was until I kind of approached it.
To or from?
To them. I had to drop it off there.
Fred,
And
Fred's been busting your chops about shaving all day. I'll hand you a big old stack of ones, and you can go to the strip club, and they will just rub that beard
Yes,
off. Say,
I don't know. I don't know if
you don't
my
even need
lifestyle.
you don't even need a razor. You
my
can do
little
it. You
lady
can do it
with
inner thigh.
I don't know if my little lady would approve of that one.
Oh, she's not going to be there.
Yeah, she will.
Oh my goodness!
I won't think so.
Well, that's going to open up a whole new litany of questions.
Yes.
I'm writing this down. Where does Isaiah's lady work?
I know the answer to this.
Oh, never mind. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
If shaving your beard is cool, then consider Isaiah Miles Davis.
Ah, nice.
That's a joke I just took from friend of the show, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Duke Ellington? He's a jazz guy?
He is a jazz guy.
Sounds
That is
neat.
true.
The best jazz guy.
Kind of a niche answer, but I'm a big Grant Green guy.
I wouldn't have gone with Double
Yeah,
G.
I'm a big Ahmad Jamal guy.
I wouldn't have gone with AJ.
Yeah, I'm a little niche on my jazz.
Jimmy
artists.
Fallon is my answer.
He never played for the Jazz. You're thinking of Jimmer Fredette.
Jimmer Fredette. That's
Yeah.
what I would have gone with. John Stockton. NBA free agency tomorrow. This has to Harden has to move. I mean, that's just what it is.
You
Also,
can't show your face in Philadelphia anymore. Those last two games were embarrassing. He single-handedly lost that series for the Philadelphia 76ers. Every Philadelphia 76ers fan listening right now knows exactly what I'm talking about.
The one Philadelphia 76ers fan listening right now is like, he gone. He gone.
In those last two games, James Harden had more bricks than that yellow road from the Wizard of Oz. That's a lot of bricks.
That's a good one.
James Harden in those last two games had more bricks than the wall that Humpty Dumpty fell off of.
That's a good one.
It's a lot of bricks.
What did Embiid say? Me and James can't win it ourselves.
In those last two games that James Harden played, he had more bricks than Pablo Escobar.
That was where I was going to go with it.
Yeah, you're going to go next? Yeah.
In those final two playoff games, James Harden had more bricks than childhood me in his Lego collection.
Yeah, baby.
Got you.
What? You were a Mega Block guy. You don't even do Legos.
I mix and mash. I'm not afraid.
In those last two games,
Uh-huh.
James Harden had more bricks than the race of Brickyard 500. That's so many bricks.
In the last two playoff games for James Harden, he had more bricks than the movie Anchorman.
That's one brick.
Still had more than that.
That's Brick Tamlin.
He had more.
If he only had one brick, that wouldn't be a lot.
I said more than.
That's not a lot.
Factual statement.
In those last two games
Yes.
that James Harden played, he had more bricks than downtown Cleveland residential areas. You've never been to Cleveland. There's a lot of bricks there. There's a lot of bricks. A lot of bricks.
Can't really come on any more brick stuff.
In those last two
Okay.
games, James Harden had more bricks than what you might be able to find at Home Depot.
Oh, that's a good one.
If you are a person looking for bricks. They have a lot of bricks there.
In those last two playoff games,
Okay.
James Harden had more bricks than a visit to the Mormon colony Nauvoo, Illinois,
Okay.
where you make homemade Mississippi mud bricks.
In those last
Yes.
two games, all in all, James Harden had more bricks than Pink Floyd's wall.
You went with another
More
wall
brick-
one.
More
Yeah.
wall stuff. A lot of wall stuff.
Most famous brick of all time, Acme?
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe?
In those last two games,
Okay,
Fred.
here we go.
Those last two. Just the last two. James Harden had more bricks then were torn down
Okay, from the Berlin
Wall.
Yep.
Yeah, from the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, that's
President Gorbachev, damn me swell.
A lot of bricks in that wall.
There's a lot of bricks.
A lot of bricks.
Yeah.
A lot of
7 for 27 the last 2 games combined.
That's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
25%, then 27%.
the most bricks you would ever see in one place would
The
be
Great Wall of China,
Okay.
which has less bricks than James Harden in those last 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna run this one out, or
I'll do another one. I got more.
Yeah. He's gonna play for the Suns. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
That'd be sweet.
That's where he has to end his career.
I'd be super into
Where he
that.
started his collegiate career.
It's super close. Let's go catch some Sun games next year.
What would the lineup be?
Doesn't matter.
Nah.
A little.
Booker, Beal, Durant,
James Brick Harden,
Kyrie, Booker,
and then 6 dudes from the Diamondbacks because they can't afford any basketball players.
Doesn't matter.
They got to rent people from other sports because you can't pay anybody else after those 4 guys.
DeAndre Ayton and Joel Embiid will win the East.
I hate that that's true.
I was gonna say it sounds legit.
Celtics are very good.
And they somehow trade for Dame. You're like, this is a squad.
The Suns? The Suns also get Dame?
No.
What are they?
76ers get Dame.
The Suns send Corbin Carroll to the Portland Sea Dogs of the Pacific Coast League, and then they get Dame in return. How do they do this? How do they pull this off? It's almost impossible.
I like Dame in Philly.
Do you guys think that James Harden will be a keystone in Phoenix?
Nice.
No.
Which is a type of brick.
That's the feature
Isaiah.
brick. That's the feature
brick.
It's the feature brick, Isaiah.
It's goes right there in the middle. It's keystone.
Whoever's calling, tell them we'll catch them after the break.
Yeah. Also, we're not coming back to this brick thing because I don't have any more brick jokes. I'm trying to do a Jenga joke.
All right.
Yeah, the Suns will collapse quicker than a Jenga tower when you pull the wrong.
There it is. You nailed it.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The opening drive with Jeff
Clear
and JJ Bach.
I'm surprised Bradley Beal ended up in Phoenix. That makes them really good when healthy. Depth not important.
It's overrated. It gets to the postseason. It's about being healthy, not having 9 or 10 guys that can play.
Guy gets hurt.
We got anybody on the line?
If you lose one of your
We're
stars,
done.
No, it was the deadline for some reason.
I mean, are they the best team in the West?
They just called to tell us we suck.
Morning week.
Yeah, don't think it was that, but someone did call, but it
Did
was
the
nothing.
did the landline say
Sports
scam
Animal.
likely?
No.
No.
Okay. Conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop. Opt out.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head, comb it over, wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out today because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to anyone that texts AWESOME to 200-300. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let Bosley show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Text AWESOME to 200-300. That's AWESOME to 200-300.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262.
Red, white, and dew savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Prep for all the summer guests and gatherings with up to 60% off select patio sets now at the Home Depot. Shop and save on a wide variety of sets and styles to find what suits your patio best for another season of hosting with the most. Find the perfect pieces for your space with up to 60% off select patio sets. So sit back and relax into red, white, and dew savings happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Go green with Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Beat the heat with a high-efficiency AC or heat pump system from Daniels. Right now, Daniels is offering instant rebates on high-efficiency heat pump systems and take advantage of federal tax credits. Your investment is protected with their 10-year parts and 5-year labor guarantee. Daniels financing with plans to fit any budget, including 0% interest. Start your project today with a free estimate.
best move in sports.
Stay cool, calm, collected with
I
Daniels.
guess it
and go
was
green
when
today.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare?
Browns went
Get
to
the real
Baltimore?
facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation.
Brooklyn to Los
Chuck
Angeles.
McDowell, founder of Wesley
That might be
Financial
it.
Group, has put together a free information guide
Minneapolis
that reveals
to LA.
the secrets the timeshare
Oh,
industry
yeah, that's
doesn't
even
want
better.
you to know.
Yeah, leaving
including
Minnesota,
the 5 ways to get
going
rid
to
of
Los
your
Angeles.
St.
Call
Louis
now
to
and get
Atlanta.
this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call
That's
800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262.
Red, white, and dew savings are happening now at the Home Depot.
The Yankees across the street.
Prep for all the summer guests and gatherings with up to 60% off select patio sets now at the Home Depot. Shop and save on a wide variety
Isaiah.
of sets and styles to find
Yes, sir.
patio
You need to
best
stop
for
being a
another
puss about me
season
not
of
working
hosting
at
with the
Highlands
most.
Jeez.
Perfect piece. Do savings happening now at the Home Depot.
Isaiah, are you
Get
super
more
excited for things to get so much
All
better
personal
around
injury law
you?
firms are not. No, all I'm thinking about is, for instance, like when they were about to move my assignment right before the game started. Like if they try to pull something like that again, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like they tried having me watch baseball when they knew my girlfriend was playing at the same time.
That was wild.
Fred sent the message, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that." And then he was the reason why they let me stay at softball.
Licensed in Nevada. Got to be kidding me, dude.
Fred's humble. He doesn't give himself enough
Don't
credit.
let me block you. Don't be the
0.9 FM and AM 610.
All right, you guys, so hot right now.
So hot right now.
I like divas.
You like divas?
Yeah.
Okay.
James Harden.
Also, like, pray for Madonna right now.
Her face is so weird.
No,
dude.
not for her face, which is bad. She's in the hospital with a bacterial infection.
In her face.
So speaking of divas,
You're talking about her face.
all my diva people
All
out
right.
there.
List these divas in order right now. Guttural reaction. Don't think it through.
Okay, by age.
Nope.
Okay.
Madonna.
All right.
Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Prince.
Prince number one. Every answer for everything.
Okay.
Madonna 2. Like when I was a kid, Madonna for sure. Now, Mariah Carey. number
Mariah's
2.
got more bangers.
No.
Got more number ones.
No one has more bangers than Madonna.
Mariah has more number ones.
Well, because she's from a different generation of music.
No, they both were at the exact same time.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Mariah Carey is like 42. Mariah Carey's my age. Madonna's 65.
She's 68.
Okay, she's 68 then, I guess. She was 65 yesterday when I looked it up.
Was she?
Okay. I was worried about her face, and then apparently she's got like a really bad.
64 years old.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was worried about her because I saw her face. And then come to find out, she has like an actual bacterial infection.
Mariah Carey's 54. And Prince, let me look up how old he is.
Well, he'll be that age forever.
That's awful.
Oh, gosh. The Purple Rainer. Let's go, baby.
That's a great song.
Prince is a legend.
Purple Rain.
What is that?
Darling Nikki is like one of my favorite songs ever.
Oh, I love that song. Oh, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind, darling.
Hey, Zay,
Darling.
cut his mic. We're going to mute his mic for 5 minutes starting right now.
James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving have combined for 7 trade requests in less than 2 seasons. We're talking about historic numbers, boys.
That's more than 2 trade requests per season. How does that work out? 3 people, 7 trade requests. What? There's not that many teams.
And I'm like, well, what if they all played together? That'd be crazy. They already did.
Uh-huh.
They all were already on a team.
They already did it.
And the greatest move of all time, the New Jersey Nets going to Brooklyn.
Woof. Woof.
The greatest sports move of all time.
Think about all the super teams that collapsed and never happened.
Okay.
Like most recently, the Nets with
That one is so
KD, Kyrie, and Harden.
Okay.
As soon as that happened, I'm glad I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars in disposable income because I would immediately bet for them to win the championship every year forever.
The greatest super team that never happened.
Or every team that Kevin Durant has played on that wasn't the Warriors.
Oklahoma Thunder.
Yeah, great.
Okay, I think I know the greatest team that never happened. I think it was Chris Jericho and AJ Styles.
Oh, my God.
And the Y2J.
I can't handle
the
this.
Y2AJ connection.
What is that?
They had one tag team match. And then Chris Jericho betrayed AJ Styles.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Lionheart Chris Jericho.
Is that the third baseman for the Marlins in the
It's
early
not.
90s?
It's not. It's
I don't know who you're talking
His
about.
father was a professional hockey player. We're talking about the first ever AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Chris
Like
Jericho.
Jericho from the Bible?
It was, I believe it's a play
Okay.
because his finishing move, which had more bricks than James Harden in the
Okay.
final two games
Let's
of the
go.
playoffs last year.
Yeah.
The Walls of Jericho.
That's a callback right there.
Yeah.
That's a Bible and Bruce Springsteen reference.
What's that one?
Streets of Jericho.
That probably
Springs-
is it.
Springsteen doesn't make the list with Prince, Madonna, and Mariah.
Oh, God, because he's not a diva. He's just a dude. Springsteen's a dude. The United States of America is lucky to have Bruce Springsteen. And I'm not even like a Bruce Springsteen homer. Like, that's not even my dude. But I know enough of his work to be like, hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for shining a light on all this. We doing a new varsity here?
I'm just looking at number one hits. So the Beatles had 20 number one hits. Okay? Isaiah, are you familiar with any Beatles songs?
If I heard them, yes, but I can't sit here and just name them off.
You couldn't name one Beatles song right now.
Name one Beatles song.
One single solitary
He's got to
Beatles
name
song.
one Beatles song.
I'll give you to the end of the segment.
Name one Beatles song. Don't stop looking it up. Name one
I'm not.
Beatles song.
Let It Be.
Good answer.
All right, good one. Was that a number one?
That was a number
It
one.
Had to
Had to have been. Had to have been.
For sure.
Yeah.
Even I love that song.
Even Isaiah, you were under pressure there, man. I'm legit
Yeah.
proud of you, Isaiah.
For a second, for Isaiah, it was a hard day's night,
Yeah, it was a hard day's night for him.
but he's feeling fine.
Oh, that's really good.
That's two of them.
And there's one they had that I thought it was MJ's because he did it so good. But Come Together.
Ah.
Michael Jackson redid that one, killed it.
Not
No,
only
he
is
did
that
not.
not his generation, it's two generations before, and the Beatles are three generations before Isaiah.
Also,
That's kind of impressive.
Michael Jackson did not kill that. Come Together was killed by Aerosmith. Everyone knows that. Aerosmith's Come Together is insanely superior. Also, the one I thought Isaiah was going to get was Help. Because when we were asking the name of a Beatles song, I thought he was just going to say, Help.
Help. Okay, Google, help me.
Number two on the Billboard Top 100s, Mariah Carey has 18 number one bangers. And that's what I think sets her above.
All right, how many does she have without Jay-Z, Old Dirty Bastard, and T.I.?
Stand by.
How many?
Vision of Love did not have those.
Okay.
Love Takes Time. Someday did.
Okay.
I Don't Want to Cry. Emotion. I'll Be There. Dream Lover did.
Yep.
Hero did. Fantasy did. One Sweet Day did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she had a little Always Be My Baby, I think, did too.
Yeah, it did.
So she had a run there 5 or 6 in a row where she had some collaboration.
For sure.
She hasn't put out a banger, a number one Billboard Top 100 since 2008 with Touch My Body, and I'm not familiar with that one.
Mariah Carey.
What?
Mariah Carey's number one on the I-9 varsity of My Childhood Rumors.
Yes.
Do you remember this one?
I am very familiar with this one. Her and Boyz II Men.
Nope, sorry, very wrong. Mariah Carey got AIDS from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like that was a rumor when I was a kid. And I was like, and everyone just kept repeating it. And I was like, this has to be true. This is like so many people are saying it. Like this has to be true.
There's a bunch of those weird
It was
ones.
way before the internet. Obviously, it didn't happen.
Rihanna comes in third with 14 number ones, all within the run of like 10 years. So
Yeah.
just a ton of love from her.
All on last year's Super Bowl halftime show, too.
The best halftime show of all time.
That's false, but it was a really good one.
What would that be?
Michael.
Which one? Prince?
No,
Michael.
hard no.
Death Row?
Michael, shut up,
Yeah.
Isaiah.
What? The LA halftime show? Get out of here. Prince number 1, LA Rap halftime show number 2, Rihanna number 3 at best. Probably no, wait, U2 after September 11th was number 3, Rihanna was 4.
2001 Super Bowl halftime show with NSYNC, Aerosmith, Britney Spears, and Nelly.
Oh God, here
boy.
we go with the Nelly. All right.
Michael Jackson had 13 number ones.
That's it?
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Madonna right on his coattails with 12 number ones, man. That's the point I'm trying to get to. Your boy Prince that you put at number 1, top diva? No, he doesn't even surpass Madonna, who's number 5 on the all-time number top ones, and Mariah's above her.
Okay, now hold on.
Prince is a slouch.
Prince is an artist. He doesn't need number ones to justify his greatness, Fred.
The Supremes, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, Stevie Wonder.
Might want to break soon.
Prince not even in the mix. Not even in the mix.
Okay, where's Lil Wayne?
Different.
More streams.
I don't know if that's true.
Most album sales ever.
You're
Thriller.
looking for Billboard stuff. Welcome to the new age, Fred.
Okay.
We're doing streams now.
Van's going to try to prove his point with technology that I don't embrace whenever we get back. 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Clear.
Washed and waxed?
Check.
Gassed up?
Got it.
What about that check engine light?
That,
You know you got to treat your car right.
I know.
Then you should know about the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. Head on over to AutoZone, get your engine light checked, and get a report for free. Don't even take a minute.
Free AutoZone Fix Finder service.
Your car will thank you, and then you can thank me. Restrictions apply.
That's Mike saying good morning. It's the best he can do right now. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. What Mike could use is a fresh start. And Irish Spring Body Wash. The fresh scent of Irish Spring and those sensational Irish Spring suds are just the reset Mike needs. Now he's ready
To go to work.
It's Sunday. Irish Spring. When the spring hits you, you're ready. Pick up Irish Spring today.
On July 4th, we celebrate our nation's independence from that rascal King George III with cookouts, baseball, apple pie, and fireworks. Summer's in full swing, and everyone's enjoying the warm weather in the company of friends and family. If part of your celebration involves drinking too much, please don't drive. That's why the Take a Ride on Us program in 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, have partnered with Bernalillo County Department of Behavioral Health Services, Sandoval County DWI Prevention, and Glasheen Vias and Inderman Injury Lawyers to help end DWI. Open your Uber app now and under vouchers, enter the code FREEDOM23 in all caps. Then at the end of the day, if you end up more lit than fireworks, request an Uber and we'll pay up to $10 for your ride. The offer is good for the first 2,000 people who use the code between Friday, June 30th at 10 a.m. and Wednesday, July 5th at 2 a.m. for up to 2 rides per person. Enjoy the 4th, celebrate our hard-won freedom, and take a ride on us. Together, we can end DWI.
Had enough of those little flies in your kitchen?
I did. That's why I got Zevo. I just plug in the trap, insert a cartridge, and let the light do all the work.
Zevo traps use blue and UV light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor, no mess, and no stress. Stop swatting and ditch the DIY traps. With Zevo, getting rid of bugs is as easy as
click, click, blue.
Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the Sweet Summer Sale, June 30th through July 10th, and get 30% off paints and stains with prices starting at $31.14. That means 30% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, get 30% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Stupid.
Don't show
Don't
up
care
to
about
work without a tape.
cultures that aren't my own.
Everyone will know. And they'll talk about you in the lunchroom over a ham sandwich. It's the opening drive.
Oh, yeah, I
with
saw
Jeff
something. What was
Symbieta
that?
and
Here we
JJ
go.
Bob. Weekday mornings from
Here we go.
7.
You guys are about to be hot and bumper at 56.
Sports Animal.
Van, give me those stream numbers.
Number 1 all time. And again, this is recent. This is the Streamiverse. The favorite number 1 artist that we're so accustomed to our lives don't apply anymore. Number 1 all time is Drake.
At streams?
Yes. Number 1 all time is Drake.
That can't, Kenny Rogers is number 1 at streams.
Islands in them.
Nice.
Number 2 all time, Ed Sheeran.
That tracks.
So go Gingers.
That
Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Gingerdom.
Who's third? Taylor?
Oh, very close.
So she wouldn't be, though, because she fought it for a minute.
Very close, yeah, because she was out on the streams.
She was out.
She was physical only for a
Yeah.
while. Number 3 is The Weeknd. Number 4, Zay, is your girl, Taylor Swift.
Like my girl, but
That's just your favorite. You sing her all the time. Number 5, any guesses, anyone?
I'm going to say The Weeknd. No, it's got to be Bad Bunny, right?
Ariana Grande.
Wow.
Where's Bad
Number
Bunny?
5.
Bieber 6.
That's a good. Hey, there's my dude. In the youth, we got the youth vote
So,
right here.
I think
Bieber 6th.
Wow. We're
Hey,
talking, we're
surprise, surprise, surprise. Shyamalan twist right here. Eminem is 7?
I was going to name him earlier.
Really?
I've never even heard of this human being. J Balvin?
Balvin.
Who's that?
He's like a reggaeton kind of Caribbean hybrid pop music artist.
Post Malone closes out the top 10.
And Bad Bunny.
Kanye West 11. Travis Scott. I don't know who that is. Right up the shoe guy?
Houston, baby. Travis Scott. H-Town represent.
Behind the Scenes comes in after that.
That's BTS. Yeah, that's the Korean band.
Who's behind the scenes?
That's
Is that not right?
the Korean, the K-pop band BTS.
K-pop, that's the name.
Kanye West in 11th.
Okay, so the first one that I don't recognize is like this type of stuff. Like I don't know who Daddy Yankee is.
That is Yankee.
Coldplay is 25.
Whoa, that's impressive.
That's
That
kind of
is.
where, like ahead of Bruno, ahead of Dua Lipa, ahead of Lil Wayne.
So we have different lists.
Oh, okay.
They're almost the exact same.
It's tiers. We're doing tiers,
Right.
obviously.
So right ahead of Coldplay is Khaled. And that guy, good for him, is from the worst city in the history of the world, El Paso, Texas.
Okay, so bad news. This is not Khaled. This is Khalid.
Different.
I believe that's different.
Okay, yeah. It's not DJ Khaled.
No.
Yeah, the dude's the R&B singer, either Khaled or Khalid or Khalid, is from El Paso.
Queen is 46.
Well, hold on.
Wow.
Which queen? Elizabeth?
Guys, oh my god, I'm like old man slow right now. I know who the Chainsmokers are, but I know they're not good. Like the Beatles are 64.
Hold on, you're going way too far down. This is all modern stuff. So don't be surprised when somebody just randomly pops up there. Like Adele's 14th. Like that blows my mind. I thought she was like the most popular person on the planet.
She was for 5 minutes.
She drops an album right now. It's going number
She
1.
dropped some weight. She looks
Yeah.
good.
Oh, hey-oh.
She's real pretty.
She's svelte now.
She's like super pretty.
Hey, she likes to go like courtside on every basketball game ever.
That could be an album.
Like 2 places at once. Oh my God, I'm writing this down.
As much as I like,
There are multiple Adeles.
yeah,
Okay, there's more than
There's
one
more
Adele.
than one
There's
Adele,
more than
yeah.
one Adele.
I feel bad for the second one.
what? Why?
Why?
Oh, like, hold on. I know what he's saying. I get it. That's not appropriate on here. Yeah, I don't like what Isaiah just did there.
One in the pink. Is that what you're
No,
talking
I
about?
don't like what he just did.
No? Okay. Good for Post Malone. He's like the most successful guy of all time who's had face tattoos. Except for, I know my friend Steve. He's a night manager at Kinko's. He's got face tattoos. He's doing really well for himself. Besides him, Post Malone is easily doing the best of any human being who has face tattoos.
Lil Wayne,
This is undebatable. Post Malone is doing better than Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne got a presidential pardon.
Yeah.
I think he's doing better.
Okay, well, hold on.
He took a gun onto an airplane, committed a federal crime, and then President of the then United States of America, Donald Trump, gave him a pardon.
How much do you think he had to pay off Donald Trump? Could it be?
No, God.
A milli. So here, this is why Post Malone is doing better than Lil Wayne, because Post Malone didn't get arrested in the first place and need a presidential pardon. Also, he's got more streams. No offense to Lil Wayne.
Why does Amanda Bynes now have a face tattoo?
What?
It's not shocking.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is not the best radio in the world, but I'm looking at Fred's computer right now, and Amanda Bynes looked like she got stung by a bee all across her face equally.
I never.
Why? Why did she do that?
Lil Xan? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Lil Xan.
Oh, gosh.
Isaiah, you got to help me out here, dude. I don't know who any of these people are.
That's even below me. That's more recent than me.
Also, congratulations to Shawn Mendes. I think I went to middle school with this guy.
Kat Von D, maybe? She's pretty famous, right?
She's not Post Malone famous.
She got a face tattoo.
Oh, good for her. I'm not going to say that's cool.
Hey, Mike Tyson.
Post Malone.
No.
Post Malone over Mike
It's Mike Tyson.
Post Malone never allegedly sexually assaulted multiple people. Allegedly, that I know of yet.
I don't know a ton about Robin Givens.
There's more than just Robin Givens, allegedly.
No, that's not good.
Obviously, it's no one if I see Mike Tyson in person.
Post Malone is a really good actor who can also rap.
He's an actor?
Yeah.
What was he in?
That movie with Will Smith.
Okay, which movie with Will Smith?
It's like a Netflix one.
Okay.
You know, I never miss a Jamie Foxx or a Will Smith movie.
Jamie Foxx signed me up. Will Smith missed me with that garbage.
It was before all the garbage stuff.
Men in Black 1. That's it.
As far as Will Smith movies,
Yeah.
Ali.
He did pretty good.
Ali slaps.
He did okay.
I
It's
Am
not as
Legend?
good as Men in Black 1.
I Am Legend is super good too.
Is that
That's
a
good
question or a statement?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Van. You sign off on I Am Legend?
Nah, that's super average.
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's pedestrian.
There is the part though when the dog. I'm
Oh,
not trying to.
oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
That part's
for sure.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. A guy and his dog live happily ever after, and then he meets a woman, and then they both die. Yeah, okay. Great lesson, Will Smith. Thank you.
That's how it happened?
That's the movie. It's just a movie about a guy and his dog get to hang out all day, every day, and then he finds a woman, and his life is ruined.
Oh, hold on.
I Am Legend. Yeah.
Bad Boys is hella good.
Hancock?
Sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Hancock's
that
the
was
worst
so
movie I've ever
bad.
seen in my whole life. With
Even-
Charlize Theron, she sucks.
Oh, man.
Bad Boys does slap though.
The first one.
No, the second one is way better than the first one.
No, the first one's better.
Childhood Zay is like, remember Wild Wild West?
No.
Jim West, Desperado.
That was one of the worst movies of all time.
He had a movie with his son that I think flopped pretty bad.
Earth 2. It super sucked.
That sucks.
Oh, the one where he was like poor and he's walking around with a briefcase in the subway. What
No,
was
that's
that one?
7 pounds. That one super
No,
sucks too.
Pursuit of
Yeah.
Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness was okay. That one was above average. Yeah. It's only Bad Boys 1 and Men in Black 1.
In Ali.
And that one episode where he hates his dad in The Fresh Prince. That one.
Oh, that one is good with Uncle Phil.
Yes. Yeah.
We're live from Ice Stubbs Park tomorrow.
Let's go. God, it's been 3 weeks.
You were-
4 for me.
You were there today.
No, since we did a show there. I've been there 2 days in a row. I've been searching for Chris Bryant. I'm going to shoot my shot on Chris Bryant. He's nowhere to be found. I don't even like dudes. I'm going to give it a shot.
Hey, Chris, you know it's June.
There's 2 more days in June, Chris. Let's go.
Isaiah, thank you so very much for your help on the program today.
Thank you for having me on.
Van, final words?
Too much for the time allotted, my friend, but anything we didn't cover, which is ample, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow from the lab, porque